So welcome all. So this is the first demo session we are having. There will be one or two more demo session would be there, and then we'll start our real course. The real course will start most probably on Thursday. So this batch is typically designed for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it will be covering the weekend. So it's kind of people who are already working for them, plus the student who are already in the schools. So for them this batch is designed, and I would like to warm welcome to all of you. We have got complete setup here, and it is first day which we are starting on. Okay, formally it is not first day. First day is going to start on 15th. So this is just a pre-demo class for the demonstration and testing purpose, whether everything is working. If any technical glitch or challenges, that will address by coming session on 15th, and before that we'll fix everything, and then we'll try to set up the things very well. So that is what the plan is. And apart from the plan, we are having online presence. Few people are traveling from the different location. People are coming from Hyderabad and other areas of Maharashtra, and few more places they are traveling into here. Few people are coming from Mumbai and Hyderabad and some other locations. So that is the other updates for you guys. And this session is typically designed for the people who may not be having any knowledge or not having any prior experience onto the software. Okay, that is what this course is designed for. And you don't have to worry about whether you have anything any previous knowledge or not. That's not matter to us. Matter is what your passion. The things which matter is you want to do something. That is more important to us. And we have run a lot of stories who are coming from different background, and then they turn to software engineer. So our aim is, or goal is, to empower every passionate soul to achieve deserving goal. So empowerment of the people is more goal which we have set. And mostly like we always work towards your future goals, and we'll try to align your goals with the industry goal. We not only helping you to bring to the industrial level, rather we are also helping industry to get the good resources, because they are getting the college pass out, or few people who are good in their sense, but they are not fit for the industry. Honestly, they are not really fit for the industry. So we are trying to align you guys to the place where you can fit into the industrial requirement. Okay, so industry is having a lot of potential. They have a lot of resources available, requirement, but somehow people are not matching. People are is not meeting with their expectation. So here we settle down, and we are saying yes, we are there to helping you to get the good potential resources. Okay, so you'd be one of the best matching resource for them. That is what we are doing. So most of them, most of time we are not knowing like where to go. Okay, and here we are setting your goals. Here we are setting your goals. We are aligning your goals with your your future prospects. Okay, we try to match the correct. We try to match your goals and prospects with your future prospects, and the requirement of industry is very different. Okay, very different. Most of the time you are not matching, and you have got a lot of potential. Hardly you are using 10% or 20% of your potential, and you might not be finding interest in what you are doing. Okay, how you can find interest in your work, and how you can align yourself to the place where you would like to grow. Most of the time what happened, like you are doing the work knowingly, unknowingly, you are doing the work which you don't like. or you don't like work because you don't see any growth in it. We are there to align you to the right place. Okay, there are a couple of options there. I mean, during the course you understand, okay, this is the place where I would love to grow. Okay, this is the place which I would like to grow. So here during this course you will get multiple options to grow. Choose one path and go ahead. Or most of the time, like, industry is expecting, you should be having knowledge of multiple things, so that we are giving here. So here we are trying to provide multiple knowledges, multiple areas awareness, so that you will be complete fit for the industry. That is what we are doing. So initially what we are saying, like, why we are here, because we don't know what direction to go with. There are multiple ways to go, but which way to choose, that is really we are not clear on. So that is why we are here, or that is why we are planning to go. Okay, so let me kick off one thing. So let me sign up from here. Okay, so guys, is it fine? Anyways, we'll start. Okay, we'll carry on from there. So now So guys, this is something like we are terming it as PickupBiz direction theory. So PickupBiz direction theory is a theory where we are setting your goals. So ideally, if you want to grow in your life or you want to do something, So first you have to set your goal. First you have to set your direction where you are going, or where you are planning to go. So that is most important thing. And if you don't know where to go, it all go west. That if you try to, doing something but not able to achieve it. So here basically we normally terming this as goal theory. Okay, so let's say there are two destinations. One is the source, other is a destination. Assume this is the source where you are planning to start, and there is a destination where you want to reach. Okay, there is a destination where you want to reach. So assume you are starting from Washington, and let's say from Washington you want to start with, and you want to reach to New York. Okay, so New York could be your destination, and Washington could be your source of location from where you are starting. So from here you are planning to start, and here you are planning to reach. Okay, so assume there are the ways. Okay, there are the ways. Okay, this is the one way you can reach there. There is one more way you can reach there, is this. Okay, so guys, there are the multiple ways you can reach to the same place. Okay, so assume, let me give the numbers to them. I am giving numbers to the path. Let's say this is the path 1. This is the path 2, and assume there is a path 3. Okay, and assume there are few people. Let's take the name of them. Let's take few cars. let's take few cars. Assume this car is belong to, let me give the similar color. This car is belong to Tom. David. Okay, assume Megan. Okay, so there are three people who are there, David, Tom and Megan. These three people who are competing and they are trying to go for race, and there are two places, Washington and New York. Okay, and assume, let's give some speed to them, some assumption speed. Suppose Tom is having speed of let's say 90 kilometer per hour. Okay, 90 kilometer per hour. So per hour his car is moving 90 kilometer, and let's say this guy is having speed of, let's say 120 kilometer per hour average speed, and Megan, she has the speed of, let's say 70. Okay, got it? And let's say just mute them. Okay, so guys, we are starting, let's say we know starting point and end point. We need to start from here, and let's say you want to end at this point. Let me set the flag there. Suppose this is the racing point where you have to reach and win. Okay, so by looking at this statistics, this is the data, right? Tom is a one person, might be. Okay, he is having speed of 90 kilometer per hour, having the red car, and David is having this car which is having speed of, average speed of 120 kilometer per hour, how he drive, and Megan is having 70 kilometer per hour. She is having racing car though, but she is having speed of 70 kilometer per hour. So now let's take the poll from you guys. What do you think, like who will win? कौन जीतेगा इनमें से? David, how many of you agree like David will win? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people. Okay, let me note down. Almost 13 people think like let's put the David. Yeah, now?
Yes, it's okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. So, we are started just a couple of minutes ago. Hopefully, you are not able to see my screen though. Let me check if I can, share the screen.
Yes, yes, yes. So this meeting is regarding?
Yeah, I'm just sharing from here, and you can follow on YouTube as well. Anyways, so Monica, ma'am, we just started. We are discussing on this PickupBiz theory. Okay, so let's start. So guys, we are discussing on this, and based on the statistics and data, you are saying like David will win. Okay, based on this data. Okay, because the data of Tom is this, and let me give the similar color so that you will understand more better. Okay, for Megan this will be the speed. Okay, so David data is good, that is why you are thinking like David will win. Okay, so how many of you objecting like David will not win? Any objection? Yes, one objection there. Then what do you think, like who will win if David not win? Yes, so there is objection. How many of you agree like the objection is correct? He's saying you are also, yeah, 2 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, 6. Okay, 6 people are saying like yes, may not be winning, like David may not win. Okay, it is like not sure. Like initially what you guys said, like David will win for sure. Yeah, so this is the Tom. Okay, so maybe 5 people are objecting. They are saying might not be the case, like he will win. If he will not win, then who will win? If you guys are saying that he may not win, so there is an objection, and it is it is valid objection. Why? Because there are multiple factors. Speed is not the only way you can win. Okay, you have got a lot of potential. It doesn't mean like you always win, because you might not have been taken the right path to reach there. Okay, assume David start and he took this way, whereas Tom start and he took this way. Whose probability of winning is there? Might be Tom. There might be chances, like it is based on the how much distance is covering. Assume this is a 500 kilometer and this is 1000 kilometer. So distance is almost double. So if he is having speed difference of 30% more, okay, 25%, let's say this is a 75% and this is a 100%. So here he is having 25% more speed, but still he cannot cross the 50% more distance. He might be reaching up to here, and by the time Tom might have reached there. Though he is having lesser speed than David, still he can win, because he chosen the right path. Got it? So he might win the race. Are you sure like Tom only can win the race? One is for sure, like there is a destination. Okay, there is a path, choice of path. Okay, one is the important is which path you are choosing. Okay, so which path you are choosing. But still, are you sure like only Tom can win? There is no chances of Megan to win. How many of you say like Megan also can win? Though, let's say Megan and Tom both have taken the same path, and David has taken the wrong path. So is there any probability like others can also win? Megan also can win? Who will win amongst them, like Megan and Tom? Tom, are you sure? What if, assume, let's say Tom has started from this point, whereas Megan started from this point. Point of starting. Okay, let me put the arrow there. Okay, so point of starting could be different for both. Okay, for Tom, there is a point of start is this. Okay, for Megan, point of start is this, and for Tom, point of start is this. Who will win? Tom or Megan? Tom will definitely reach early, but will he win? Agar there is a race, and if let's say you started from different points, आप अलग-अलग points से start हो रहे हो, so अगर if you are not starting from the starting point, will you be qualified for winning? You disqualify out already, है ना? If you see here, this guy Tom, though he started from early and he is having better speed, but he is already disqualified because he has not followed the policy. You should be following the policy. You should be starting from the right starting point. Do you agree with me? अगर आप starting point ही गलत करते हो, you are already disqualified. फिर आप कितनी भी स्पीड में भागो. So in this case, who will win? Definitely Megan, right? Though she is having the lowest speed, but still she can win. Got it? Because she is following the right path, she is starting from the right starting point. Got it? एक छोटा सा correction करते हैं. So assume both are starting from the same point. दोनों एक ही point से start कर रहे हैं. ठीक है? There is no problem of starting point. Now tell me who will win? Now in this case Tom will win. What if both starting from the same point, but Tom has taken this direction to go and Megan has taken this direction to go? Who will win? Tom ने डायरेक्शन ही गलत ले ली, वो अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में चला गया. Got it? So now in this case again Megan will win. Why? Because the direction of race is also important. Direction of race is also important. If you choose right direction, then you will win. Otherwise you will never win. Do you agree with me? Yes or no? So source of direction, source is important, where we started. Destination is important, where you want to reach, and the direction of race is also important. Okay, if you don't choose the right direction, then you will never win. Got it? You will never win. If you not taken the right starting point, then also you cannot win. Okay, then also you cannot win. If you are taking wrong direction, if you are going opposite direction, then also you will never win. You will never win. Okay, so these factors are very, very important. Any factor is missing, then there are hardly chances of winning. There are no chance of winning though. Got it? So any question anyone has? And this is what we are doing so far. Like, we are not taking the right direction. We are not choosing the right starting point. We might not be we might not be taking the right direction, we might not be choosing the right path. So there are various factors which depend. Okay, the data shows like David will win for sure. At the first instance, when you see the data, you will find that yes, only there are chances of winning of David. But as soon as if you come on the other factors, then you understand there might be chances of others winning. Okay. Are you getting clear idea what I'm saying? Any question anyone has? No question. So this is what the direction theory. So apart from this, assume that these all things are correct. All are taking the same path. All are taking the same direction. All are. Assume everyone is taking path number 2. Everyone is taking the same direction like this. Okay, and also everyone having the same starting point. Still, what do you think? Who will win? David win for sure. Okay, what if he is not having the correct skills? He is not having the driving skills. Let's say others having the better skill than the David. Do you think like others David can win? If he is not having skills, he is not able to drive properly. Though he is having the average speed of 120, but not having the skills. There are chances of others who is having the better skill, they will win. Okay. Might be Megan will win or might be Tom will win. Got it? So there are various chances like others can also win. Are you clear on this? Anybody has any question? No question? Okay. So this is important to have skills also in you if you want to win. What other factor can impact? Let's say all are having the good skills, all are having good skill, and all are taking the same direction, starting point is same, and also choose the same path. Okay, also choose the same path. So who will win? David will win. Okay. Is there any other factor will matter? Condition of vehicle. Condition of vehicle does matter. Suppose he is having very old car which is having lot of problem. Though car is promising like 120 km/h, but still other car is having better performance or might be having the good maintained state. So what do you think like who will win? There might be chances others can win. Let's say this car started but in between it stopped. So still there are chances David may not win. Got it? David may not win. Let's take another scenario. Assume they are having same starting point, they are taking the same direction, and they are choosing the same path, they are having the similar skills, driving skills, and the vehicle quality also similar because they are going for race, so they took the good maintained car. Okay, now who will win? Who will win? David will win. Are you clear? Sure? Okay. So let me put some obstacle. So assume there is a tree, and what the David think, he started from here और बाद में यहाँ जाके सो गया वो, है ना. उसको लगा कि अभी बाकी लोग तो बहुत पीछे हैं, मैं आराम से सो जाता हूँ थोड़ी देर, और बाद में वंस आई फील ओके आई विल स्टार्ट, है ना, चाय वाय पी लेता हूँ, सो जाता हूँ थोड़ी देर. सो विल ही विन in a hare and tortoise? So is there any chance like he will only win? He can win, but if he take rest over here, then there might be chances. Though all factors are matching. All factors are matching. But he has not completed his journey. He started his journey, but not completed. So since he has not completed the journey, he just taken the rest well before completion of race, then there might be chances he may not win. Are you clear on this? Anybody have any question? So in order to win in any scenario, you have to work on multiple factors. There are hundreds of factors which may impact. Okay, there might be wrong choice of path. That is the first thing. And most of us are failing because of choosing the wrong path. Okay, we are not choosing the right path. We are doing something which we should not supposed to do. Okay, and which is not aligned with our interest. We are doing because my friend is doing. I am doing this course. Why you are doing this course? You are perceiving BCom or BSc Computer Science, maybe BA. You are doing that. Why? Because my friend has took the admission, so I also had taken the admission. Okay. Suppose a few people are taking admission into some diplomas or degrees or engineering. Why? Because friend also taken, so I also taken. He filled the form, I also filled the form. Okay. Is it a right way to decide? Okay. It is wrong, right? You are doing course because others are doing. Okay, most of the people are saying, I want to do this course. I am asking first question, why you want to do the course? He is saying like, because my father has asked me to do this. My mother has asked me to do this. Okay, that is not the right way. Okay, you yourself have to decide what you supposed to do. It's not like your father. It is not like your mother, or it's not because of your friend is doing. Okay, it is really killing thing what you are doing. Hopefully you are understanding what and hopefully this is making more sense to you. Okay, so the important is the direction, important is the destination, important is the source of starting point, and important is what is the quality of vehicle and skill. All things are met. It is not only one thing which matters. Hopefully you understand. Anybody has any question? You think through, like wherever you made mistake, we have to resettle them. Okay, we should not be making the mistakes, we should not be making the wrong taking the wrong direction, we should not be choosing the wrong path. Okay, we should be thinking on our skill set. I have to build my skill. Okay, not because of we are doing this course. Okay, we are building the skills over here, but only skill is not matter. Apart from skill, good conditions also important. Okay, apart from good condition, right choice of path. Okay, we should not be stopped somewhere. You starting the course and then in between you feel, nahi, isse to acha wo course tha. I should be doing this, not this. I see the people, like most of the people started their graduation and after half done, they're thinking like, no, this is not the graduation which I was supposed to do. My friend is doing that graduation, so I also should be doing that. Okay, वो graduation करने के बाद there are more chances of getting the placement. So then they go back and then again start some other graduation. So that is not the way. Okay, you have to, you know, do the well analysis when you are doing the course. Are you clear on this? So I got multiple people over here. So I think we should start setting up their machine. We'll do for some hands-on exercise. Whoever having the laptop, okay, whoever having the laptop will do some hands-on exercise. So yeah, Faizan sir is there and Samir sir is there, Asad sir is there. So they will help you to set up your machines. Okay, whoever machine is not settled, okay, they will install they will do some installation on your machines. Okay, so just we'll do 5 to 10 minutes exercise, and then after that we'll start some theory part or we'll start some practical part. Does it make sense? Okay, and before that, if you have any question on this theory, let me know, and if you have any doubts on anything, let me know, so that we'll discuss on it. Okay, so just settle down. And most of you second year BCA, okay, perceiving. Okay. So two people are perceiving one. One is BTech and one is from BCA. Okay, and most of you from the other background, right? Engineering background. How many of you? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shahrukh, you also having the engineering background? Yeah, thank you. So we normally work on the people who may not be the engineer, but we are working on them. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, within couple of days you will be all on the same page. We will ensure that you all will be on the same page. Okay, so and here we are setting up all skill development. We are setting up a lot of things that we'll discuss on maybe day 2 or 3. That what all things we are going to cover. Okay, that all we'll discuss on. So now what we'll do, like we'll try to understand what exactly the technology, why the technology, and why we are learning it. Okay, so my intention is on everything. Whenever you are choosing anything, let's say you're choosing this course, or maybe choosing to buy something, maybe you're going to shop and buying some shirt, or maybe buying some utilities. So that time you have to be very clear. You have to be very clear that what you are doing. You have to be very clear. Like if you are choosing anything, you should ask 5 questions to yourself. Okay, what, why, when, where, and how. Okay, these questions are very important. Okay, these questions are very important because if you not asking those questions, then you may be misdirect. You may be misdirect, and you might be taking wrong path. There might be chances you will not win. Okay, so in order to win, you should always ask this question before doing anything. Any small stuff you are doing, so before starting that stuff, you have to ask this question to yourself. Okay, what I am doing, why I am doing, how we are doing, when I should do, and where I should put my efforts. Whether I am doing the right thing or not. That is much more important. Okay, and the way you look at the thing, that is more important. Okay, normally what happens, like if you don't look at the thing in right way, the thing appear to be correct. For example, here in this case, the thing is appear like David will win for sure. Okay, it appears. But later on, when we start discussing on this point, and then we start thinking, okay, if you think like, why Megan cannot win? Okay, how only David can win? If you ask this question to yourself, then you realize, okay, there might be chances like other also can win. Got it? Other also can win. And then finally we realize anyone can win in the race. That is how the race is happening, right? You know, this is the champion. This is a 5-time champion person. But still people are competing with him. And one day what happened? Some other person will become a champion. That is how the competition happens. Everywhere, like. If you know that Australia is champion for last 3 World Cup. But next time there might be chances India will become a champion. Why? Because India competing, other countries also competing. If you assume that Australia is keep on winning the World Cup, so let them take a World Cup and go. Is that the way it happened? No. There is a tight competition. No, though Zimbabwe they will never win World Cup, or few countries might think like they will never win World Cup, but still they are competing. For example, Sri Lanka. One time there was chance like Sri Lanka will never win, but one time comes like they also win the World Cup. Once it happens, they appears to be very weak, but one time they will just come up, and that is how the real life scenario. Okay, don't prejudge yourself. One thing, make sure like you are not judging yourself. And how you look at the thing, that is most important. Okay, how you look at the data. Data is important, but how you are looking at the data. Okay, if the thing is very clear, like there are 3 paths, but most of you have uttered like David will win. Okay, though one person has objected. Then after that, his objection, you people also start thinking. Then one person turned into 5 to 6 person. And then slowly you also starting, okay, this is also my matter. And then I given the way, like I am saying, like assume everyone is choosing the same path, 1 or 2 or 3. So you think like everyone start thinking again David will win. Then I again put one more factor. So factors are important. Okay, factors are important. So the way you look at the thing. The problem is simple, very simple problem, but I start adding some, factor to it. Okay, so that is more important, how you look at the thing. Okay, so before doing any delay on this, let me just start and let me just think on one thing that we'll discuss on one important part that we'll discuss on technical thing, how you can read a definition, how you can build a definition. Instead of, going with the academic, what happened, like, we are very aligned to academic. We are taught though the way that you are only aligning with the academic. Since beginning we started in that way. But corporate is expecting something else. Okay. Most of the time what happen, guys, companies are coming to your campus, they are saying like we need 100 people to hire. Okay, suppose Infosys is coming, or maybe Wipro is coming, or any other organization is coming, they are planning to hire 100 students from your college. Though might be in your branch 60 students are there. So is that the way, like all 60 people will get hired? They will place all people, they will give 60 offers and they will go? Will that be the case? और उनको 60-100 लोग हायर करना है, तो और आपके क्लास में सपोज 60 लोग हैं आपके स्कूल में, कॉलेज में, सो वो 60 लोगों का ऑफर लेटर दे के चले जाते हैं क्या? इट विल नेवर हैपन. Why so? They might hire 1 or 2 people, or might be maximum 3 to 4 people. Though you have the 60 student in your class, or maybe in your college, there are 60 students of computer science they have, but they hire 1 or 2 or maybe 3 or 5 people, not all 60. What would be the reason? What could be the reason? It's depend on the skills. What else? Need to have the expertise in particular skill. What else? The parameter what they are looking might not be matching. In first screening round itself, 30 people are gone. What they do in screening? They will check throughout first class. They have some criteria. No backlog. All companies have different factors. Because of that, 30 people are already out. Then they took rest of the 30 people and they take one aptitude test. And let's say in aptitude only 10 people qualified. They have cut off of 60% and only 30 people able to crack it. What will happen? Out of 30, only 10 people left. Out of all 60 people, only 10 people able to, crack 2 rounds. 1 round is screening, 2nd round is aptitude. Post that, there will be a technical round. And assume in technical round, hardly 3 people able to clear technical round. Then there might be HR round, or might be second technical round. So out of 60, hardly 5% able to reach up to the final round. And in final round might be because of some reason, again 2 people are out, 1 person has cleared the final round. How many people will get offered? Only 1 person out of 60. Got it? That is how the calculation happens. And why that person reach up to that level? Because he is having all criteria which fit for that company. Because they are looking for the person who is fit for their corporate, fit for their organization, which you need less training. Okay. Always we are thinking like company ने हमको hire भी करे, salary भी दे और training भी दे. आप दामाद हो क्या उनके? आपको दामाद बोल के हायर कर रहे हैं क्या? नहीं करेंगे वो. आपको आपके अंदर भी तो कुछ क्वालिटीज रखने पड़ेंगे. डू यू थिंक लाइक इफ यू हैव वन शॉप और आपको शॉप पे नौकर रखना है या फिर आपको एक बंदा रखना है जो आपके शॉप पे हेल्प करे. सपोज आपकी एक पेंट की दुकान है, आप पेंट बेचते हो, पेंट की दुकान है, तो पेंट पे बेचने के लिए आपको बंदा अगर आपको हायर करना है, आप किसको भी उठा के हायर कर लोगे क्या? यू आर लुकिंग एट लॉट ऑफ फैक्टर. बंदा बोलने वाला चाहिए, उसको नॉलेज होना चाहिए, उसने सीखने वाला होना चाहिए, और उसने कस्टमर से अच्छी बात करना चाहिए, है ना? देयर आर मल्टीपल फैक्टर. यू लुक इनटू वन पर्सन. ही शुड बी पंक्चुअल. आपका बंदा सब कुछ सही है लेकिन पंक्चुअल नहीं है, कभी भी आता है 12 बजे उठ के आता है और भी 3 बजे ही चला जाता है, बोलता है भूख लग गई, तो आप विल यू हायर हिम? नो, you will never hire him because the person is not fit for your business. Similarly, when company is hiring, they look in all factors which fit for their company. Your qualification may or may not matter all the time. What does matter? Matter is skill set. Matter is other factor. Matter is how much you dedicate yourself to that work. Okay, theoretical knowledge doesn't suffice. Theoretical knowledge कभी भी suffice नहीं करेगा. Okay, let me ask one quick question and then we'll move on. Most of you are from technical background or might be aware on this. So let me ask one simple question. Okay, what is this? What is this? What is mean by HTML? Okay, hypertext markup language. Okay. So most of us are thinking like hypertext markup language. Okay, which is not wrong. But if as a technical person, let's think like I am having one software company or might be I am working for some software company. My manager asked me to review one person, take interview of one person and discuss with him. If he is fit for the company, hire him. That responsibility is given to me. Okay, and assume that person is saying I am having very good knowledge on web development, I can work on the design, I can work on UI, I can work on this and that. His resume is also reflecting like he's already worked on the 4-5 projects which is built on HTML, CSS, JavaScripting and maybe few other technologies. And if I am asking this question to him, okay, what could be his response? How he will responding? Okay, what is this? What is this? HTML. Okay, if somebody asks you this question, so is he expecting full form? Is he expecting full form? Never. Everyone knows, right? It is a global factor. I mean, universally, people know the full form of HTML is hypertext markup language. So is that the expectation from interviewer? Never. Okay. So you should not be uttering that the person is not interested in. Okay. If interviewer is not interested in him, then why you are talking on that term? He is asking what is this? What is HTML? And your universally known fact is hypertext markup language. Why you are saying that? Don't tell that. Then what do you tell about this? If somebody asks you, yes please. Super. Okay. So, and first sentence try to avoid. Don't tell the first sentence. Okay. If you tell first sentence, that means like you read from somewhere and you are talking. So talk on the technological terms. Talk on the technological terms. Okay. If somebody asks you, what is this? Okay. How about this? Like what is this? You will say AC. Okay. So I am saying what is AC? So you should tell the functionality of AC. Being a technical person, you should tell the functionality of AC, why AC is fit, how it is fit, and those things you talk about. Don't tell the air conditioner. Air conditioner is a known fact. We are telling the full form of it. Is the person looking at the full form? Everyone knows it, right? Why you are talking about that term which is not required? Instead, what you should say? You should say, it is a device which meant for cooling the environment. Okay, it is lowering the temperature, it is rotating the air. Okay, that is the technological terms. Okay, what is the functionality of fan? What is fan? What is fan? Fan is there, right? What is fan? In one sentence. You might have, it's make the room temperature cool. You might have learnt it during the engineering or maybe 10th, 12th. Fan is a machine which takes one input, give other output. The functionality of fan is it rotates there. It doesn't produce there. Most of the people are saying it through the air, it creates the air. It doesn't create the air. It only rotates. It sucks the air from outside and it will throw a concentric air at the one place. It maintains the room temperature. That is the correct functionality or maybe definition. But you should know, like you should be looking at the things in right technical way. And that is what I want to say. Like you should not be, immediately decide, okay, this is this. No, that is not the right way. Okay. You should be choosing the right, smart way of doing the things. Got it? All of a sudden don't respond. Take a step back, think properly and then respond. Okay. The good speaker or good communicator or good person is who think before talking. Who listen carefully. The best communicator is who? The person who is talking is the best communicator? No. The person who is listen properly and respond to the right thing in the right manner and with the right content. The content is important. It's not like only talking. Communication is not the one which is only delivering the sentences. Okay, just you keep on talking whatever you know. It's not the way. Okay. Choose the right content. Content is important. Okay. Right content is very, very important. Okay. So HTML is what? HTML is used to build the web pages. Okay. It builds the structure of web page. You should know it. Okay. You should know it. What is mean by structure? Suppose I want to build a design of home. I want to build a design of home. Okay. Suppose I am building this design. Okay, so this is a rooftop, this is the house structure, and assume I am building one door over here and there is a window. Okay. So what is this? This is a structure of house. Okay, this is a structure of house. So with lines we build the structure. Same thing HTML is. HTML is helping us for building the structure of web page. What is web page? So always think in different direction. Okay, don't go for the bookish. And if you learn bookish, you will forget one day. Okay, you might be misinterpret the thing. So right interpretation should be coming from your own way. And believe me, if you respond to the interior from your knowledge, then you will find the things very easy. And also interviewer will find that he is the right person. He is the right person who I can hire. He is the right person whom I can hire. Right? So, because he is saying he is not talking on the theory part. He is not talking on the bookish part. He doesn't like bookish part. Okay, assume there is one person who did the interior designer course. Okay, he did the interior designer course and he is coming to you for your organization. He want to get hired as a interior designer, and you need a person quickly to onboard him on one project. Okay, you need 2 person who can go on board on one project, and he can do some designing. Okay, an immediate basis you are looking for the result. Will you hire that college pass out person who does the masters? Because you want to put on the client project. Will you hire that person who is only does the course? No, because he might be having the theoretical good knowledge but not having the practical knowledge. He doesn't have the complete knowledge. He don't know what to choose, what to not. Right? So only theory will not suffice all the time. So he should be having theory plus practical knowledge. Then and then he will be right fit for your project, or right fit for your for your company. Right? So you have to become a right fit for others. You should be having the corporate level knowledge. You should be having the practical knowledge. You should be having the skills which will be fit for their industry. Got it? Then and then you will find that this is the right place or this is the right person. They will find you, okay, this is the right person, irrespective of whatever he has. I seen the people, like I have trained the people who are from the BA background, and most of my batches, first hire is from BA background. Will you trust? Will you believe me? When campus start, when hiring start, first hiring is done by, first hiring is of the BA background or BCom background. Though we have the engineers. In fact, I have trained all kind of people who are having the engineering from the other stream, engineering from CS, engineering from BTech from the good colleges, class 1 colleges, A colleges, A grade colleges, and also I have trained the people who are IITian and in the similar batches. One person is from IIT Roorkee, whom I trained. Okay, but he is not first hire from his batch. He is hired after 1 or 2 weeks, but before him there are lot many other people who got hired for the good companies. So in short, I want to tell you, your qualification does matter to up to some extent, but your skill matter to high level, high level, because they are asking, they are looking in you that a right person having the right set of knowledge. Okay, so here if you see at it, this is the structure of house. Similarly, if you want to build a structure of web page, what is web page? Anybody? Whatever you look in on website, everything is web page. Okay, user interface. Okay, any user interface. In fact, if you are saying Google, this is also a web page. Okay, on google.com, this is also one web page. Okay, if you are going to Amazon, okay, it is also a mix of web pages. Okay, this is also web page. Okay, if you click on here, this is also one web page. Okay, so small pages, and there are multiple pages in one website. There are multiple pages in one website. Combination or collection of web pages will become a website. So website is nothing but collection of web pages. There are multiple web pages which compile together and make a website. So what is the definition of website? Website is a collection of web pages. What is web page? Web page is a structure of element, basically. So if you see in our design, okay, not here. So here if you see, in technical terms, this is one element, door is one other element, window is another element, roof is another element. So 1, 2, 3, 4 elements compiled together and it makes one structure. Okay. In HTML also there are the different elements. you compile them together and make a web page. So web page is nothing but a combination of different elements. Do you agree with me? So element could be, that we'll discuss a little later, but element are different types. Okay, that is what we'll discuss later. And how we can build the structure, that is also we'll see today. And what HTML you understood, that structure, and everything represent as, assume, let me give your name. So this is one element. Okay, so this is one element, this is another element. Okay, so there are the various elements. It is not very good in, let me do one thing. Okay, for, if you see, this is one element. Yes, and this is the another element. This is one more element, and this is one more element. Got it? So if you see, this house structure is a combination of how many elements? 4 elements. Okay, it is a combination of 4 elements. If you compile them together, it will become a structure of house. Do you agree with me? It become a structure of house. So in order to make a structure of house, you need multiple elements. Similarly, HTML is also same. HTML also same. We'll look at it later. So what we'll do, guys, on your machine, if your machine is ready, we'll open the Visual Studio Code and we'll see like how we can make the structure. And there are various ways of creating the HTML. Okay, today we'll just focus on what we can do, but how we can do that we'll see later. Without using any Visual Studio Code also you can write your code. Okay, so let me start. Okay, and we'll come back to this theory part and then we'll move on. Okay, so there is, if you go to Windows, you can write Visual Studio Code, go to Start, and here Start, and you can write Visual, and you'll see like Visual Studio Code. Okay, as soon as you click on this, okay, here we'll see everything in very deep. Don't worry, like how to create folder, what is file, that all we'll see later. But today you can take direct help from your mentors. They will help you to go there up to that point. Okay, let's go to File. Click on File here. Click on File and open folder. Open folder. For now, just go to your C drive or D drive. Okay, in my case, I am going to my D drive. I am going to D drive. Create a folder called Source. SOURCE. So we are going to create all source code there. Okay, your code is also called as source code. So normally we use this terminology called source. Okay, click on source code, and here create one folder called HTML. If folder is not present, just create one folder called HTML. Anybody need help, just raise your hand, we'll be quickly there. Go to HTML. Okay, and in my case I'm creating one folder, you don't require to. I'm saying August 23. This is batch which I'm starting. Okay, so if you are here in this folder, what is folder, that also we'll discuss later. Yes, just go back. Okay, so now here click on new folder. here is the option, click on new folder and create project 1. Create project 1. Click on here. Click project 1. Click on here. Okay. And once you choose this, open selected folder. Okay. As soon as you open selected folder, you will see this screen. You can cut this. Here you will see project 1. Done, guys? If you need any help, let us know. So I will show you the shortcut how to create the HTML page quickly with the help of Visual Studio capabilities. Later on we'll see like what is where. Okay, that we'll see later. So here, if you go here and hover your mouse on project 1, hover your mouse, you'll see like couple of icons are loading. Okay, if I hover it, it will get appear, and if you take your mouse out, those get disappear. So just hover here and click on new file. Just click on new file option. As soon as you click on new file option, you'll see that new file is about to create. Okay, you'll see like file is creating. So here what you have to do, you have to write the file name. Okay, for now I'll write home.html. I am writing some name. This is the name of file and HTML is the extension. .html. HTML is the extension. So extension could be HTML or HTM. There are two options, like if you give HTML, that also fine. If you give HTML, that is also fine. Okay. Click on enter. As soon as you click on enter, hopefully you can see my screen. Okay. So HTML or HTML. So this is the extension part and this is the name of file. You can give any name to your file, that's okay. So far so good. Everyone is on the same page? Yes or no? Okay. So now after this, if your file is ready, there is a exclamatory mark. One number and above one number you will see exclamatory mark. Okay. Click on shift and exclamatory mark. One number, shift 1. You will see this might be appearing. Okay. You may click on enter or tab, any button. If you enter, you will see like whole code is written for you. Who is writing this code for you? Editor. Okay. Whole structure is built for you. It is built by whom? Editor. This Visual Studio Code, who is helping us to write the structure. So you don't have to remember. Okay. Be smart on working on the programming. Otherwise you will find programming very tough. Why you find like programming very tough? Because it is not very well cooked for you or not serve you well. If it could have been given you in correct shape, you might be finding very interested in it. So here we will show you a lot of smart path by which you can learn and you can move on. And there are new things are coming up. Every new things we are updated with and we are passing on to you. Okay. So coming back to the topic, like here you can create the structure. This will create the structure of web page. अगर आप देखोगे तो ये इसने अपना स्ट्रक्चर पूरा के पूरा बना के दे दिया. You don't have to remember. एक टेम्पलेट है, that template is already copied for you. Okay, let's retry it. वापस से एक बार करते हैं. कंट्रोल ए कीजिए आप. कंट्रोल ए कर दिया सबने. ये सारा सिलेक्टेड हो गया. एंड देन क्लिक ऑन द बैकस्पेस बटन. है ना, बैकस्पेस बटन दबा दिया, सब चला गया, हो गया मैजिक. ठीक है. सो नाउ शिफ्ट 1 exclamatory mark, shift 1 and then enter. You will find that structure is back. So how to create the structure of web page? It's super simple. You don't have to remember anything. Okay. You have to understand the thing, that is a different thing. But you don't have to remember. दिमाग पे ज़्यादा लोड वो चीज़ों का देना नहीं है. If your tool is helping, take the help from tool. Got it? For example, let's say you want to buy a bike. Assume you are saying, no, I don't want to buy a bike, I will build my own bike. Is it feasible? Is it feasible option to buy your own bike? Or let's say bucket. You need a bucket at your home. Will you buy it or will you build it? Definitely buy it. If you go to mall or somewhere, you will get in 200, 300 rupees or hardly 300 and maximum 500 rupees you will get a good bucket. Assume you choose to build it by your own. सबसे पहले हम वैसी वो वाला बकेट बना सकते हैं जो हमको रेडीमेड मिलता है? Impossible है. And how much cost it might require? Definitely not 200, 300, not 500, not 1000, not in 5000 also. 5000 रुपया खर्चा करके भी आपको सेम बकेट नहीं बना सकते हो. सेम तो क्या, आसपास भी नहीं बनाओगे. Why so? Because you have to use the existing utilities. If it is already in production, people are doing the production of the same, you go and buy one quantity or two quantity or maximum 5 quantity. आप 50 बस बकेट लेके घर में बैठते हो क्या अपने? किसके घर में 50 बकेट है? 50 buckets? No one has, right? हम हार्डली 1, 2, 3, 5 बकेट लेते हैं. So उसके लिए हम क्या पूरा ये करेंगे क्या? बकेट का फैक्ट्री डालेंगे क्या? बकेट बनाने वाला? We never choose to it, right? If your vehicle tire is, you want to change the vehicle tire or maybe bicycle का आपको टायर बदलना है, तो आप टायर बनाते हो क्या? आप जाते हो, खरीदते हो, लगा देते हो, which is much more cheaper option. Reinventing wheel is not the good option, right? You should not be reinvent the wheel. Wheel is already invented. Invent new thing that may help you to grow. If you are trying to reinvent the existing thing, it doesn't make any sense. So here also we learn the technique how to utilize the existing resources. This is one of the example. Okay. So as soon as you do this, what we'll do, guys, we'll add one element. Okay, there are many elements in HTML offered by the HTML community. We'll start working on them, but that also will start working smartly. So whenever you define a tag or add the tag to your HTML page on your structure, that has to be designed the way I am doing it. So there is opening tag and closing tag, and in between you have to write the content. That we'll discuss in few minutes. But before that, I want you to do it practically. Okay, if you do it practically, you will find it well. Okay, you will find it well. Okay, so what you do, go to body part, go to your body, go to body. Yes, please. Yeah, I am coming back to it. See, the pattern normally what I follow, I talk theory, I do practical, and then I discuss on that what is that, because that make more sense. What happen, like if I discuss on this thing first and then I start implementing, you will find the things very complex. Rather, first we do the practice and then we'll do, because doing practical is much more easier, and once you get the confidence, yes, I can do it, then we'll discuss on the theory. That make more sense, and that might take the little of more discussion to understand the whole thing thoroughly. So till the time we keep on discussing those things couple of times. First time you might not understand anything, second time you might understand a bit, and then we keep on doing the practices, then you understand everything in very clear and you understand every block clearly well. Okay, so coming back to this, so go to body part, and write H1. What do you write? H1. H1. Okay, H should be small, H1, and click on enter. Click on enter. What happened? As soon as you click on enter, it will do opening and closing tag. What is opening tag? What is closing tag? That also we'll discuss in few minutes. But it automatically creating opening tag and closing tag for me. And in between you see your cursor is appearing. Got it? Your cursor is appearing in between. Okay. So here you can write welcome to PickupBiz. Okay. Welcome to PickupBiz. I am writing over here. So this is what we are adding to H1 tag. Got it? This is what we are adding to H1 tag. Now just save it. Just save it. Okay. Now how you, this is my HTML structure is ready. It has got multiple elements. Okay. Knowingly, unknowingly, it has got multiple elements. We took the template and we added one H1 tag. H1 tag is what? It is one element. For example, we added one window. Window is one element. I added one door. Door is one element. Similarly, in HTML, H1 tag is one element. So we added our own one element. Rest elements was already there. For example, body tag was there, head tag was there, HTML tag was there, meta tag was there, HTML tag was there. So though that thing was already there, I added my own one custom tag. We'll discuss on every part later, but for now, my own one tag is which I have added. For example, home template is ready. I have added my one window. I can say one element has been added by me. Got it, guys? Okay. So now this is one. Now second thing is how you can depict it on front end. Web page पे आपको दिखाना कैसा है? How you execute this program? That is a big worry for you, right? How to execute it? So execution is super easy. Okay. So in here you have got multiple options, guys. So one way is like you can directly go to particular file and right click and execute in case of HTML, and the other way is by using some extension. Okay, there is an extension. If you see here, there is a menu where you have the option of file, search, and these two option you can hold for now. We'll discuss it on later. And this option, if you see 4 boxes, one box is appear little away. So this is for extension. Okay, there are 3 things are there. We are extending one thing. That is how the logic is. So there is an extension. So extension, what is the extension? What is mean by extension? Suppose there is a plug over here. Okay, you want to operate from this place. Okay, you operate from this place. What you do normally, you take the extension. You take the extension and you, because your charger wire limit is up to certain meter, up to maybe 2 feet or 3 feet. You cannot stretch up to that level. So normally what you do, you take an extension there and then you plug your device there, right? So extension means additional thing apart from the existing. So here there are the multiple extension you can go ahead and install. So you can go here and click over here. There is an extension called live server. This is one time activity. You have to plug your extension one time and later on you can just keep on using it. You can keep on using it. Got it? So there is a live server. There is a live server. Got it? And click on install. Click on install. As soon as you install, it gets installed on your machine. This is one time activity. If it is not installed, install it again. Install it again. If you don't see any button, install button here, that means it is already installed on your machine. If you see this gear setting button, that means it is already installed. Got it? Everyone is on the same page? Super. Now let's close this and let's go to this file option. If you click on this file option, you'll see that file home.html there. Home.html there. What you have to do here, guys, you have to just go here, right click. यहाँ जाके आपको right click करना है, and as soon as you do the right click, here you will see the option called Open with Live Server. Yeah, Open with Live Server. Got it, guys? Just right click on Open with Live Server. आगे बढ़ो. Slowly. आओ ना अंदर, ऊपर बैठो. Okay. So as soon as you click on Open with Live Server, you will see, just allow this, you will see this web page is reflecting. Is it reflecting for everyone? Open with Live Server करने के बाद. So this is the first program which we have written for HTML. How many of you are able to get the result? You got? Very good, very good, very good. Got it? Got it? Super. Okay, almost everyone have got this. Okay, so here you can see welcome to PickupBiz. That is what you are appearing. If you want to run both together side by side, there is an option. There is one small video, you can watch it later. Mentors will share with you how to code along. Means how to do coding, and two windows you can open side by side. Okay, so there is an option. Let's say you are on this window, click on Windows button and click on right. Click Windows button, this one. Okay, Windows button and click on right. This box, this will go right side. Browser will go right side. Go to Visual Studio Code. Go to Visual Studio Code and click on, suppose your Visual Studio Code appears like this. अगर ऐसा दिख रहा है, so click on this and Windows का बटन दबाइए and then click on left. Okay, so now if you see, side by side things are appearing. Side by side things are appearing. Is it appearing for you? So whatever you are doing here, okay, do one thing, just click on this. You will find that more working space. अगर आप इस पे press करते तो it will launch this, and again repress, then it will go off. Working for everyone? Anybody need any help? Fine? Okay. So now guys, here I want to add one more thing. Assume I want to add one more thing. Just click on here. यहाँ पे click कीजिए and then click on enter. Click on enter. Let's say this time I am saying H2. I am clicking on H. I am saying H2. H should be the small, and click on here. Done. Click on here, and here you can write thanks for demo. Okay, thanks for demo. Got it? We are on the same page, guys. And then just click on Control S. Control S is a short form for saving. As soon as you do the Control S, you will see like result is appearing at the right side. Control S. As soon as you do this, see here it is appearing. What happened? Like the live server is working on. There is a live server which get executed, and whenever you are doing any changes here, it is also appearing it. Tell me how many element we have added from our side? 2 elements. What are those? H1 tag and H2 tag. Okay. Now coming to this, what is that and what is the tag? We'll come to that theory part. Got it? So each and every. So let me just. Okay. So here, if you see, we have added 2 tags. Okay, we have added 2 tags. So if you see, this is the first tag which we have added. Okay, this is the first tag which we have added. The tag name is this one. So tag has 2 things. one is the opening tag, there is a closing tag. Okay, so if you see, this is called as opening tag. Opening tag. Okay, this is a opening tag, and what is this, guys? Closing tag. Okay, so make sure whatever you are opening, if you are opening H1, the closing should be H1 only, must be H1 only. You cannot open the H1 tag and close H2 tag. You must open the H1 tag and close also H1 tag. Does it make sense? That is how it should work. Open one type of tag and close the similar tag. What if you don't close the tag? It won't appear like how it's supposed to be. What is the difference between both? Font size. Okay, it has bigger font size because it is H1 tag, and it has little smaller because it is H2 tag. So there are the tags offered by HTML community from H1 to H6. H6 is a maximum header size, and H1 is the biggest one, H1 is the smallest one. It is going top to bottom. Got it? So this is called opening tag and closing tag. And what is this then? What is in between? What is this? It is termed as content. Okay, so whatever in between tag, opening tag and closing tag, whatever there in between them, that is called as content. That is called as content. So what is the content? So I told you, you should ask 5 questions to yourself. Why am I adding element? What is use of it? How I can get a benefit of it? What is, how it appears? Okay, if I give H1, then what will happen? If I give S5, then what will happen? H6, then what will happen? You should keep asking this question, because these questions are much more important than anything else. Got it? So if you are giving H1, what is happening? It is looking as a bigger header. If you put H2, then it is smaller than that. Do you agree with me? Yeah. So here I have added 2 elements, H1 and H2, and those are reflecting differently. So now tell me, what is the tag reflecting on the web page? Our main motto is to reflect on the web page. This is web page. Everyone agree? This is web page or not? This is web page, right? So my web page is reflecting my tags. So now 2 things are there. One is tag, opening tag, closing tag, that is a tag. Other is content. So what is reflecting? Content is reflecting or tag is reflecting? So content decide what to reflect on the front end. Front end means web page. Web page means user experience. User experience is what user can see. User क्या देख सकता है? That is called user experience. That is called front end. Ultimately, we are designing our pages for user, so that user can see and he will check, right? So content is something which is what is reflecting. Content is reflecting on the web page. And then what my tag is doing then? What is use of tag? जब कंटेंट ही रिफ्लेक्ट होना है तो हमको टैग क्यों यूज करना है? कंटेंट डिसाइड हाउ टू रिफ्लेक्ट. How to reflect? Who decide? My content, my tag is decide. Content is something which is reflecting on web page, and tag it decide how it should reflect. Whether it is H1 tag, whether it's H2 tag, whether it's a P tag, whether it's a div tag, how Based on the tag, it will reflect. Do you agree with me on this, everyone? Okay. So H1 tag is that that is what the tag is. So tag has 3 elements. One is the opening tag, closing tag, and content. Content is what reflecting on web page, and tag decide how it reflect, how it should reflect. Is it clear to everyone? Anybody has any question? Backside? No question? Good. So that is what we are working on, guys. And let me go to the next part. Okay. So now, if you see, few things are already by default created for you, and few things you are creating. Okay. All together make a HTML structure. All together make a HTML structure. Okay. And this HTML structure is nothing but a structure of home, like a home. Okay. How my home is appear, similarly this is also appear. So in short, this is my home, which is having the multiple element. Assume some structure is ready-made given to you, template is given to you. On top of it, you are adding some element onto it. Similarly, we have added one H1 tag and H2 tag in our structure. And this was the template which is given to us by whom? Header is given and body is given. So in short, in our structure also similar thing. Okay, let me put them side by side. Okay, now let's try to understand both, how it is similar to our real-time scenario. Okay, so if you see, there is a header. यहाँ पे header है. Okay, similarly, in our real life scenario, here also we have the header. ये हमारा header है. This is header. Roof is header to our structure, home structure. Do you agree with me? And here also we have the head tag. Okay, and in here, if you see, okay, so if you see, there is a body. This is the body of my home, and my all content, all elements should go in body. Suppose door, window, AC, table, sofa, everything will go in body. We cannot keep on roof, right? Similarly, in HTML, don't use head for any other reason, only for some metadata. For keeping metadata, you can keep head. Don't put the put any tag. If you want to put any tag, put in body. हम हमारे रियल लाइफ सिनारियो में भी वही करते हैं, है ना? If you want to put this, if you are buy one sofa for your home, will you keep in home house or you will keep in on roof? Definitely keep on home, right? In body section we have to add whatever the element you want to add, just add on the body section, not on the roof, not on the head. Okay, you can add as many elements as you want based on your requirement, based on the requirement, based on the availability of the section. Got it? Based on the availability of section, you should keep adding the elements. Do you agree on this, everyone? Anybody have any question before we move? Anything going tough for you? Everything is very super simple. Okay, this is how we can add as many elements as we want, and this is how the comparison. Are you clear on this? Okay, so here we can keep adding our element, and different element you can add. Element does have the three things. One is the opening tag, closing tag, and content. Content is the one which appears on the web page, and tag decides how it should appear. Tag decides how it should appear. Are you clear on this? Anybody has any doubt difficulty in understanding? No doubt. Super then. Okay. And there is a upper, if you see here, there is a outer element. Okay. So there is a outer element which is this. Okay. There is a outer element which is this one. Okay. So this element is nothing but your upper body element. Okay. If you see, this is the topmost element. HTML is the topmost element within which we have two elements, head and body. So in short, we have, outer layer here, which is called, this is the HTML. This is the HTML tag. And within that HTML tag, HTML. Okay, HTML tag. And within HTML tag, there is a head tag and body tag. And within body tag, there will be. So in short, there is a parent tag. Who is the topmost parent? HTML is the topmost parent of HTML page, web page. Okay, and this is one interview question. They will ask you which is the topmost HTML tag. So most of the people get confused. They don't know like what to answer. But here it is clearly appearing, right? The topmost tag is HTML tag. Got it? Within which how many childs are there? 2 childs. What are those? Head tag and body tag. So there are the 2 tag. Head tag and body tag are sibling to each other. What is mean by sibling? Sibling tags. Sibling means बहन भाई है ना, हमारा भाई हमारा सिबलिंग है, हमारी बहन हमारी सिबलिंग है. सिबलिंग यानी फ्रॉम द सेम पैरेंट, blood relation, right? So head tag and body tag are the 2 child of HTML tag. Got it? Now body tag has how many child element? 2 child element. Okay, so this is how you can hierarchy them. Who is the grandchild of H1 tag? Grandparent of H1 tag? HTML. HTML is a grandparent of H1 tag and H2 tag. Who is the parent of H1 tag? Body is a parent. Okay. So this is how you can build the structure in your mind. No need to go theoretically. No need to read any theory. Just understand by your practice. Got it? If you want to appear one more tag within, let's say this tag, how you appear, you can go ahead and add it. Suppose someone has asked you that add one more tag called H5 tag below the H2 tag. Where you add it? Which line number? Line number? After 10, right? After 10, you will add one line number 11, and here you will add which tag? H5 tag. Let's do it, guys. है ना? करते हैं ये? मैं बोला कि I need to add one more tag called H5 tag below the H2 tag, right? तो हम क्या करते हैं? So let me take this here. Okay, let me take this. Okay, so here if you see, I want to add one more tag called H5 tag. H5 tag I want to add, right? Below the H2 tag. So what I'll do, I'll go here, add one entry, and then here I can add the H5 tag. Got it, guys? And in H5 tag, what I am going to add? Let's say Pune. I want to add this Pune. Got it? As soon as I save it, see, one tag is added below H2 tag. So this is H1, H2 and this is H5 tag. Got it? Pune. No, it doesn't matter. Like, let's say I want to add here H4 tag between H1 and H2. यहाँ पे मुझे H4 tag डालना है and I want to just write there Accordi. I want to write here Accordi with let's say H4 tag. So where I should add? Where should I add? Which line number? Tell me. After 9, here enter, one enter. Got it? Which tag? H4 tag. I am adding H4 tag. And here what I'll add, guys? Okay, Accord. Got it? As soon as I save it, so see, Accord is reflecting here. So it doesn't matter, like hierarchy wise, it doesn't matter. It based on the requirement, how customer is demanding, how your design is demanding. Based on the design, you can put the any tag above or below. That also fine. Got it? It is completely okay if you want to give any size there. Got it? Any question, guys? No question? Okay. So this is all about the structure part. We'll learn in very deep, very detail. Tag by tag we'll learn in detail during your HTML course, and we'll start from the very basic, like without using this tool how you can create a HTML page. That also we'll learn in detail. So this is about the HTML. Why we are using HTML? What is use of HTML? What is HTML? HTML is used to build the structure of web page. What is web page? Web page is a collection of elements. What is website? Website is a collection of web pages. Okay, website is nothing but a collection of web pages. We can pick web pages together and that will compile together as website. What is web page? It is a structure of elements. Okay, it is a structure of web page and it consists of multiple elements. Okay, element come together and that will make a web page. Got it? So this is all about the structure or maybe web page. Let's discuss on second topic, maybe HTML. This doc type and other things. This doc type. Okay. So doc type basically we use for making our site as making our HTML as HTML5 version. If you don't use this HTML this doc type, still your HTML can work. Still your HTML will work, but it work in older version. If you want to execute it latest version, then you have to put the doc type element. So doc type element is one which is used, which tell compiler or parser that execute this as HTML5, not HTML4, because HTML5 has the new offering. It is simple difference between your old phone versus new phone. Your new mobile phone has lot of smart features. Okay, touch screen and other thing. Whereas the old phone has button phone, right? Doesn't have many feature, right? So that is the difference. Okay, if you take doc type element, it treat your HTML page as latest page. Got it? So it is by default added by that compiler, and we'll see like how it appears on the parser. What does the parser do? What is the parser? Parser is a machine. Okay, it is not browser who is executing it. There is a parser who is executing your code, who is understanding, okay, this code is this. That is why if you don't give the HTML tag as outer side, your code is not treated as HTML, might not be treated as HTML. Okay, that is why we have to give this parent tag as HTML. Got it? We'll come back on that discussion later, guys. So for now, just understand this is for building the structure. Okay, so second part is, suppose this is your home. This is your home, fine. We'll go and live there. What do you need? You need color, you need painting, you need structure. Okay, you need beautiful doors. Then and then you can stay there. Okay, so there is a second thing. Let's say I am going here and let's say I am giving giving some paint for it. Okay, let me choose this, and I am giving the paint to these walls, and also I am giving paint to the door and windows. Okay, I am giving some paint to this rooftop. Is it better or previous one is better? This one is better because it has got colors. Okay, this has got colors. So this is nothing but you are adding the style to your structure. You are adding some style to your structure. So if you are adding style to your structure, that means what? You are adding some style, means you are adding some CSS. Okay, so CSS is nothing but cascading style sheet. So which help us to add style to your web page. Okay, so in this case, if you are saying this house is nothing but a good example of okay, this is a good example of your okay, so let me go here. So this is now CSS. इसका शेल बदलना पड़ेगा, मेरे बैग में रहेगा, इधर है देखो. So here basically you are adding some colors. Okay, you are adding some colors to your your home. So as soon as you add some colors to your home, that means you are adding some style. So what the CSS is doing? CSS is nothing but a cascading style sheet. What is that? Cascading style sheet. Cascading style sheet is adding style to your home. Adding style to your home. Okay, so style means you can add color, you can add background color to your element. So if you see, this is one element, header is one element, footer is another element, this door is another element, window is another element. Okay, if you keep adding the elements, adding the style to element, that means you are keep adding the style to it. Okay, so how do you add the style? So there are three ways to add the style. One is inline. You can add inline style. Second is by using internal, and by using external. So what is internal, what is external, what is inline, that we'll see later. Okay, this is just I'll give some demo like how we can appear it on your page and how you can easily add it. Okay, how easily you can add it, that we'll see in couple of minutes. But for any specific element also you can give the style. Okay, so what we'll do now, we'll use the internal one and I'll show you the magic, like how it help us to style the things which is for now and also if upcoming. Okay, so let me work on it. Okay. So let's do one thing. I'll show you how internal CSS can be added, and my preferred way is internal or external, and which is better also. Why it is so? That all discussion will have little later. Anybody have any question from that side? No? So let's start, guys. So what we'll do, guys, here, I'll go here, go to header part because I am giving some style. Okay, click on here, and here you can simply say style. There is a tag called style, STYLE, style. Okay, enter once, enter one more time. Is it appearing to everyone, guys? Okay, side by side keep open your HTML right side. यहाँ पे अपना HTML खोल के रखिए. Okay, so right side my HTML is appearing, left side my code is appearing. Got it? Now here what I am going to do, guys, I am going to give the style to all H1 tag. Whatever the H1 tag on my web page, I want to give style to all of them. So how do you do it? Just go here, add H1 and curly brace, add H1 curly brace. Okay, assume I want to give here this font size, font color as maybe brown color. Okay, so what I can do, guys, H1 tag, curly brace open, curly brace close. Okay, and here you can simply add color, COLOR. Okay, color. Okay, it is US color, not Indian. Indian color spelling is COLOUR, but US they are using OR. Okay, so color, and here you can write brown. Which color? Brown color. Done. Color colon. Okay, in object if you are writing equal, you have to use colon, not the equal to sign. Okay, that is the coding standard. We'll discuss on each and everything in very detail. Why colon, why not equal, that everything we'll discuss in very detail. Got it? So as soon as you save it, see my H1 tag is appearing in brown. Is it reflecting, guys? Is it reflecting? Okay, so what we are doing, guys, H1 tag is reflecting as brown color. Okay, is it only for that one H1 tag? Let's test. Suppose I want to add one more H1 tag below the Pune. I want to Pune, below I want to write Maharashtra. Okay, that I would like to write in H1 tag. Okay, so enter here, say H1, and H1 I am writing Maharashtra. As soon as you save it, see your H1 is reflecting here, and that also taken the same color as of H1. How? We already given the style here. Okay, we already given the style here. Once the style is given, you don't have to redo the things again and again. It will automatically take that style which is already given. Got it? And we are reusing that style. Now, as many times as we add the H1 tag, it will automatically take the style. You don't have to explicitly give the style. Anywhere, it doesn't matter. See, on your page, how you want to design, that is your decision. you are taking the decision of designing. Means your client, based on the design given, you decide like H1 tag or H2 tag, which is fit one. Yeah, only there are the 6 tags available. 6 tags available are there. Okay, for example, you want to buy a TV. So there are the configuration, right? Specification. You will have the TV in 42 inch, 32 inch, 52 inch, 75 inch, 85 inch, 90 inch. Do you have a TV in 1000 inch? No, right? There is some limitation. And what do you do with a 1000 inch TV? Where you keep it? How you transport it? There are thousands of things come across, right? If you need it, there are the other option, not the TV, right? TV will not produce for you, right? That will be a different project. They will take it as project and they will deliver you. Got it? So here there are the tags H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. Up to H6 there are the tags. So are you clear on this? Anybody have any question? No question? So this is how you can add the style, you can add the thing, and you can reuse also as many times as you want. Got it? Any? Yes, please. Which one? Colon. Okay, colon. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay, so his question is, here color equal to brown. See? It is not valid. If you hover here, it is saying colon is expected. It is suggesting you write colon, not the equal to sign. Okay. If I write hyphen, okay, if I am writing hyphen, still it is giving me error. It is not the right thing. Okay, please fix it. Okay. So here it only accept colon because this is the object. This is the object. An object consists of the key value pair. One side key, other side value. We'll going in very deep of this understanding later. For now, just we are checking our what we can do. That is what we are checking, like what can be done by using your knowledge of HTML and CSS. Got it? So if you are adding any object, okay, if curly brace is for your object representation, okay, and that wherever you are using curly brace and you are using there, so it should be key value pair. It must be key value pair. Got it? Anybody have any question? No question? Any other? Okay, so this is what. So whenever you are using any object, you have to use key value pair. Okay, that is key, what is value, that all we'll learn in very detail. How it execute, how it works, that also we'll see in detail. Okay, apart from that, you can add as many element as you want. You can add parent element, child element, subchild, next child element, child and grandchild. You can add as many child as you want. Within element, you can have the element and the element, nested element you can say. You can have the nested element there. Any question? Okay, so this is how we can simply design our web pages. Structure plus styling. There are hundreds things we can include into it. We'll see one by one later. I don't want to confuse you. I don't want to, overburden you. But this can be done. This can be done. Okay. So this was the little presentation of HTML plus CSS. So HTML used for building the structure of web page. Structure of web page. CSS is using for adding the style to the web page. Adding the style to the element or web page. Okay. So did you get the two clear ideas? What is use of HTML and CSS? Let's check the, if you see, this is the, HTML and CSS. Assume I am going to add one more element at the down, okay, and I want to, create one button there, okay. So you can write button, BUTTON, all should be the small button, and on button I want to write check your pin code. Check your pin code. Okay, I am writing some text over there, and your button appears like this. ये एक button हो गया, ठीक है? If you click on this button, it will appears like. If you click on here, it doesn't appear like that. But if you click on here, it is just blurring up. That means it is a button. Okay, it is not normal text. Got it? So you have added one button. Okay, my requirement is what? As soon as you click on button, it should show your pin code number. It will alert one thing and show the pin code. Okay, so basically what I want, this application is look like a static application. Static means doesn't have any action, no action there. Okay, if doesn't have any action, that means it is a static site. I want to make it dynamic. Dynamic means want to add some action, right? Assume there is a home having very beautiful color and everything, but doesn't have electricity. Does that home is having some dynamicity? No, it is a static home. You will say, okay, this is standalone home. Doesn't have any utilities, no light, no fridge, nothing. I mean, no sofa, nothing. Just empty house with beautiful color. That is called a static house, right? Similarly, this is a static website, web page. Okay, so HTML is used to design web pages. Okay, design web pages, build the structure of website, and it is also helping us to build a static web pages. To build the static web pages, we can build, because static web page means doesn't have any action onto it. If you want to add any action, what do you need? You need JavaScript. You need JavaScript to add the action to the HTML. Okay, so how do you add the action to it? So you have to write some styling. You have to write some styling, and you have to write some function. Okay, how do you write script? You have to write some JavaScript. Okay, how do you write it? You have to write script and you have to call on button click. There is an event. Okay, these things we'll learn in very detail. Okay, this is just a demo. Don't get freak. नहीं तो आप डर जाओगे, बोलेगे यार बहुत टफ है, ये तो सर के ऊपर से जा रहा है. ऐसा कुछ नहीं. जो हमने पहला पार्ट किया HTML, that will carry for 4 to 5 days. खाली HTML चलेगा. फिर CSS it will run for 3 to 4 days again, and then we start the JavaScripting. But this is the demo class. I want to give idea of what does what is doing what, and this is very important for your interviews. Normally what they do, they confuse you. Okay, they confuse you. They say like, what is HTML? Is it static or dynamic? Is it helping you to create a dynamic website? Will you able to create a dynamic website by using HTML or not? Okay, because theory says it is helping us to create a static web pages. Okay, whereas now without, only static will not help, right? आप स्टैटिक लेके क्या करोगे? अगर सबमिट बटन सबमिट नहीं करेगा डेटा तो क्या मतलब आ रहा है, राइट? सो दे विल आस्क यू, विल इट हेल्पफुल फॉर creating a dynamic page? You will say no, it will not. My book is saying like it is a static web page, so it is only static. So the company person or the person who is taking your interview, he will ask, if only static, then what do you do? What is use of HTML? if I want to build a complete working application, will you use HTML? You will say, okay, we can use, but it doesn't have any life. It doesn't have any dynamic features. Then what is use of it? Then you get, completely gone. Okay, so because without button you cannot have any website. If button is there, then there will be action, right? So I'll just give the demonstration. On click of this, I want to alert, and I want to show the pin code number of Accordi. Okay, Accordi is pin code number. Okay, so how do you do it, guys? So here we have to add, similar to the style, we have to add a script tag. Where do you add it? Where? Head tag. Okay, you can add anywhere, but for now we are adding to head tag. Okay, you can add anywhere. It is not suggested to add it in head tag. Why? We'll see it later. Okay, but for now, below style, just click over here, not within the style. Okay, below style closing, click here. Okay, below heading, click here and add the script tag. Okay, add the script tag. As soon as you add the script tag, click over here, and here we'll write one function, get pin. Okay, this is my function. So add here function keyword. Get pin is a function, so add a function keyword. Okay, we'll talk about each and everything in very detail. What is the function? Why is the function? But for now, just do whatever I'm doing. So there is a function keyword. All should be the small key letter. Space. Get pin should be the one word. And parenthesis open, parenthesis close. Then curly brace open, curly brace close. Enter. So this is the function which we are creating. This is the user defined function we are creating here. Got it? So as soon as you do this, here you want to just alert one thing. Okay, so write alert, ALERT. As soon as he suggests, see, you don't have to write everything by yourself. ALRET. So as soon as you write AL, it will appears like alert. So just click on hover and click on this, or maybe click on enter. It automatically write rest of the things for you. So you don't have to write everything. Okay, so alert, then double quote, curly brace, maybe in double quote you can write 411035. 411035 is pin code. Whatever the number you want to write, you can write. Okay, so save it. So this is the function which we defined, which is appearing the alert. Don't put the space over here. Alert into bracket, parenthesis. Now what is the parenthesis? What is double quote? Everything we'll discuss in very detail. Where to use what? Where to use conical bracket? Where to use square bracket? Where to use parenthesis? Where to use curly brace? What is use of? What are the different uses of curly brace? Where we can add it? That all things we'll discuss later. So for now, alert this thing. Super. Okay. Now guys, go to down and go to button. Enter the space over here. After button, एक space add करो. When you want that alert to be appear, कब appear करना है? जब आप click करोगे. When you click on it. As soon as you click on it, it should appear the alert. Okay. So which event? On. If you write on, click. Okay. So on click. As soon as you write on click, you will see the option. इस पे आप enter मार दो. You will see that on click equal to rest of the code written for you. Done. as soon as you on click it, what you will do, you will have to call this function. कौन सा function call करना है आपको? Get pin. Okay. So get pin. देखो मैं जैसे get लिखता हूँ तो it will suggest you get pin. Okay. Click on here and make sure after get pin you have to write the parenthesis. While you are calling the function, you have to write the parenthesis. You are defining the function, you have to write the parenthesis. Okay. So write the parenthesis, open parenthesis, close. Parenthesis open or close करना है, and then save it. Then save it. Got it? So as soon as you save it, what will happen, guys? Your code is saved. You have written the on click and get pin. So now go and click on this button. इस पर क्लिक कीजिए. See what it is showing. 411035. Alert is appearing. Okay. That means you are adding the action. अभी action add होगी. Something is happening. Got it? Working for everyone? Anybody need help? Just raise your hand. Mentors will be around here. Just see, you need help? Yes, be there for a minute. Okay, try to resolve by yourself. Done or done, right? So this is something like which we are going to learn in second week, second week almost, not in first week. So, but this is also simple, and by using this we can do anything. We can create our own dynamic HTML. We can do lot of addition, removing. Then you can add the content whatever you want. Like we can change the content. We can call some API. We can fetch the data from databases, and then we can display on your application. Got it, guys? Yes, any question? Please. Yeah, script tag is a tag where you can add the scripts. You can add the scripts, JavaScripting. Style tag is used for adding the style. Okay, so this is the internal way. There are the other way also. You can keep external JS file, you can call it, and that is the most used way or most appropriate way. What are the benefits? What are the merits and demerits? That we'll see while we are working. Okay, for now, inline, internal, and external. So this is the internal. So inline we'll see later. External also we'll see later. Okay. So this is how we can create the dynamic HTML. You can create HTML with dynamic. So now what we learned, just we recap. Okay. So here if you see, so this is example of what, guys? This is example of HTML. HTML. What is HTML? HTML is used to create the static structure of web pages. What is web page? Because this is a consecutive questions. If you define properly the question of HTML, they will ask you next question. What is web page? Web page is a collection of element. Now, what is website? Web pages. Collection of web pages. Okay. HTML help us to create the structure. Is it helping us to create the static or dynamic structure? Static. Okay. By using the HTML, we can create the static web pages. How do you add the dynamic action to it? By using the JavaScript. So we learned three things. So let me go here. So this is the best example of HTML, and there is another thing, CSS. This is the example of CSS. Okay, using CSS you can add the style to. So what is CSS? CSS stand for cascading style sheet. What is use of CSS? To add the styling of CSS. So if somebody is asking you the question what is CSS, they are not interested in full form of it. They are interested in what it is doing, what is your understanding on it. Okay, if you want to add any style to your web page, you use CSS. Okay, you use CSS. Okay, third thing what we learned is JavaScripting. So we have learned three things, guys. So HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, so first is HTML. Second is CSS, and third is JS. JavaScript. Okay, so the use of HTML is what? To create the structure. Okay, so create the structure. To create the structure of web page. Got it? To create the structure of web page, and whenever you are defining anything or describing anything, you have to be very perfect on the terminologies. Okay, you should be succinct. Okay, you should be to the point. Okay, you should not be roaming around the bush. Okay, because if you specific or perfect, then they will go to the next level of question. Otherwise, they will get deep dive into that particular topic. Okay, if you give a complete answer what he is looking for, so he gets satisfied. He said, okay, this person is good at this, so he will move to some other topic. Got it? So CSS is used for styling the web pages. Styling the web pages. Okay, now JS is stand for add action to it, or add action to web pages. Got it, guys? So adding action to web pages. So this is how, and by using all three combination, you can make a very happening websites, very happening web applications basically. What is the difference between website and web application? Anybody? There are two terminologies. Okay. Not exactly right. That is how you give it. Okay, let me ask you one question. You are saying up to a specific device. Amazon.com is application or website? It is application. It is not website. You can access from any device. You can access from anywhere. You can access from. Okay. So is it possible to access the website of US, Amazon of US to here? No? Singapore's Amazon you can access from here? Yes or no? I want to access. You want to access Amazon of, you want to purchase something from Singapore Amazon. Here you can purchase in rupees, right? In Singapore, which currency is going on? Dollar, Singapore dollar, SGD, Singapore dollar. Okay. In US, dollar. In UK, pounds. Okay. So assume I want to buy something. My friend went, let's say Singapore. I want to buy something and put his address. It will deliver to his address, and while he is coming, he will carry it. But he said, I don't want to get pain of purchasing anything. You go and purchase. Use this address to deliver. I will, once I receive it, I will carry it. That is how the case is. Most of our friend is saying that only. मैं लेकर आता हूँ मगर मुझे खरीदने वरीदने के लिए मत लगा, मुझे टाइम नहीं है इतना, है ना, मैं घूमने के लिए गया हूँ, तेरा काम नहीं करने के लिए गया, है ना. But he is ready to carry it. Okay, I want to buy it from here. How do you buy? Okay, Amazon.sg. Okay, so Amazon.sg is Singaporean website. If you see here, you will see all product belong to Singapore, and you can purchase any product, and that is in which currency? SGD. Okay, if you see, this is in Singapore dollar. Okay, this is in SGD. S dollar means Singaporean dollar. Okay, so you can go ahead and you can purchase anything, and you can put the address there, and that will be a Singapore one. Okay, got it? So you can access any website. So this is website or web application? Web application. So there is a minor difference. I mean, there is a thin line difference between application and here. Application have dynamic things. Okay, application have the location wise access, but it doesn't mean like, I mean, it's depend on your policy. Okay, for example, your leave application of your organization, you can access from the intranet portal only within the organization. If you log into the network of your company in VPN, or maybe your company environment, if you are there in with LAN, then and then you can able to access the internal portal. Otherwise outside it is not allowed to access. That is the policy how they put onto your web application. But does it mean like it is only the way? No. Website is a public website. Mostly website is a public website. It is for promotion of your business. And website is, most of the time if you see, website is a static. It doesn't have any dynamic content. Okay, and if you see this, will this all product will be available down the line 3 months? Abhi, let's say this cost like $24. Will it be in $24 after 5 years? There might be chances same model might not be available. Okay, for example, iPhone 14 might not be available. There might be advanced version. This might be get deprecated and might not be available. Am I correct? iPhone 6, I want to buy iPhone 6. Will it be available here? There might be chances like available, or there might be chances like not available, because that is very old version, right? They might not be selling now. They might not be creating now, because iPhone 8 or 10 or might be the new version is much cheaper than the iPhone 6. They stop the production of it. There is no stock of the same, right? So this is how it is, guys. Anybody have any question? No question? So these are the web application. Believe me, 90% or more than 95% there are the web applications, not the website. Okay, not the website. Web application means which is having the dynamic data. The content, this all content is built dynamically, and that is what we are learning. We are not going to learn websites. Okay, we start with the website, but we learn HTML first, we learn CSS also, we learn JavaScript also, then we'll go to the advanced version, ECMAScripting. ECMAScripting is the advanced version of JavaScripting. Then we'll move on to advanced version of UI designing, like React.js. React.js, while we are learning React.js, slowly we unlearn the HTML and CSS. हम जो HTML CSS पढ़ चुके हैं उसको हम भुलाने लगेंगे. क्यों? फिर पढ़ा क्यों था? भुलाना था तो. Because we also have to build the structure. Without structure, will you build a house? हमको भी तो structure बनाना है ना. हमको अगर कुछ आता नहीं है तो हमको पहले we have to learn the basic things, right? As soon as you enter into the school, what is the first thing you will learn? First three options I am giving. Will you start learning 1, 2, 3, 4? I am talking about math. 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers, or you will learn table 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, or will you learn plus minus? Which will you learn? A, B, C? A, right? Definitely A. Why not directly C? If you are summing two numbers, it is super simple, right? 2 plus 2, what? 4. You know that, right? Why not directly learning that? Why they are teaching you first numbers? But because first you have to, your structure should be built. Your base should be ready. If your base is ready, then and then it makes sense to talk about next thing. Directly you cannot learn table, right? Directly you cannot learn sum. First you should have the basics. Okay, that is how the structure. Similarly here, first we will learn the HTML. HTML in very detail. Not the HTML which you might have learned in your schools or colleges. Okay, that is something like academic level. But here we learn all corporate level experience. We, with the full of fun, will create a complete application, web application or websites. Okay, mostly we are focusing on the web application because there are more demand on the web applications. Okay, dynamically we can build the structure. This all elements also we build dynamically. On click of button we create the complete HTML. Those things we learn, that all advanced level. Then we also learn the CSS, and then with HTML CSS we'll learn JavaScripting. HTML plus CSS plus JavaScripting, these things we learn, and then we start learning on the ECMAScripting, then ECMAScripting advanced version. Then with that we'll learn the data structure algorithm, and slowly we start learning the React.js. And while you are learning the React.js, we try to slowly unlearn the HTML. धीरे धीरे से हम एक एक HTML का टैग भूलते जाएंगे. बोलेंगे अभी हम इसके बाद हम ये नहीं यूज़ करेंगे, फिर इसके बाद ये भी यूज़ नहीं करेंगे, फिर ये भी यूज़ नहीं करेंगे, फिर CSS में स्टाइलिंग भी नहीं करेंगे, फिर ये भी नहीं करेंगे, फिर करेंगे क्या? Then we start using the design libraries. There are the design libraries. What is the design library? You might earlier days you might remember कि हम पहले क्या करते थे, हमारे पर्दे सिलवाते थे, है ना? हम सारी चीज़ें घर में, ड्रेस भी हम खुद सिलवाते थे पहले टेलर के पास जाके. Nowadays normally we are going with the ready-made approach. We are going to mall and we are purchasing curtains and we are getting it and we are putting it, not fix, giving back. Maybe going on Amazon, purchasing something, fit हो रहा है, ठीक है, नहीं हुआ, वापस return, खत्म. What we are doing, going with? We are going with the library approach. Library means ready-made library है, वहाँ से आप लो चीज़ें, यूज़ करो और छोड़ दो. That is what we are doing. Slowly we are going to library approach. That is called library approach. Same thing we are going to use in our programming language. See, earlier it used to be very tough to program. Nowadays also people are reinventing the wheel. Not needed. Okay, you should know what to use where, what fit where. Okay, the best person is the person who know how to reuse this. है ना, जुगाड़ कैसा करना है, कैसा चीज़ों को यूज़ करना है. Similarly, in programming, we learn those things. Okay, instead of reinventing everything, reinventing the wheel, we learn how to reuse the things. Everything already there. Okay, how to use it, how to expel it, how to create a better program. Okay, use your skill and knowledge to the place where really it is required, not to the place where it is not required. Got it? So हम HTML we try to unlearn, CSS also will unlearn, and we'll learn the new technologies. We learn new design libraries, and how that those design libraries help us to create a faster UI. वो अपने लिए एक faster UI बनाने के लिए कैसे help करेगा? That we definitely learn. Does it make sense, guys? So that is how our approach would be. Also we learn the processes. कि क्या process होता है, कैसा होता है, industry में क्या होता है, how you interact with your manager, how your client is giving you work. Okay, we are not learning those things like C++ वाला, वो वाला फंडा नहीं पढ़ेंगे हम, कहीं भी नहीं पढ़ेंगे. We learn with the very smart skill, है ना. अभी अगर देखा जाए तो हमने क्या किया, हमने रेडीमेड हमको टेम्पलेट बना के दे दिया. अब उसमें क्या करना है, आपको खाली प्लग एंड प्ले करना है. यू लाइक दिस राइट, यू लाइक दैट ओनली, है ना. पुराने ज़माने में हम क्या करते थे, कपड़े धोते थे खुद हाथ से. अभी आजकल वॉशिंग मशीन लाते हैं, उसमें एक फंक्शन डाला है, you put the cloth, you put the thing, it will automatically take the water, it throw the water whenever it needed, it properly based on the program which you have set, it automatically wash the cloth, it dry the cloth, everything is done. You're just taking it and using it, that's it. So things are going to automate side. Same thing is available in programming side also, but how smartly we can use that we'll learn. Okay, how we can use same knowledge, like most of the time what we do, like within a day or two we build a complete application, okay, which may require week or two or maybe months together, we build in hour or two. Okay, you might have seen in seminar that we have built complete e-commerce application in few hours, right? How it's possible? Because we learned the smart way of doing it the same. Okay, how you can reutilize the things which are already there. And believe me, आपको यहाँ पे तो भी suppose Amazon पे जाके खरीदना है, दुकान पे जाके खरीदना है, कहीं तो जाके खरीदना है. And the technology which we are learning open source technology. Open source technology means what? Open source means free of cost, openly available for the developer community. आपको जाना है, use करना है, ठीक है. So those things we are going to learn. So if you have any idea to build your own application or something, that is also available. Got it? That is also available. And also if you want to build your own future apps, those also available. Got it? Those also available. So here things are very super simple. You don't have to worry like what you have to do, what you are not. We are compiling you in very systematic way. Okay, we are teaching you in very systematic way. Step by step we'll go ahead, step by step we'll learn. For HTML we deep dive, we try to understand one by one all elements. Then what is the use of advanced element, how you can create your own element. Okay, how dynamically you can build the complete application. Let's say this is the set you have built, you have to create a copy of it. How you can create a copy of existing content, that also will learn. Let's say there is a set of nodes are there, set of element you design, same you have to copy once again. How it's possible, how you can do, that all will learn. Any question anyone have? No question? Apart from what we learned today, anything else you have in your mind? Any question, like generic question? Okay, we have another few minutes. Okay, we'll take another 10 to 15 minutes for your question. Anything coming in your mind? Otherwise I have question. Okay, I have question. Okay, so why do you want to do this course? What do you think, like why you are here? Hmm. 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 Good. So you are already working professional. You want to just switch over to the programming world. You are into software only, but you want to get into the programming and development. That is why you are doing it. So why do you choose us? Yeah. So thank you for it. Thank you. Yeah, Minaj, what do you want to do this course? Hmm. 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 Yeah. So that is a definite cause, like what he is saying. Like other sectors are bumping down and IT is bumping up a bit because the reason is the other sectors are automized by IT. Software is everywhere. There is an entry of software and things are getting automized. So as soon as the things are getting automized, so uh, those jobs are slowly going off. Okay, or there is no need of the people there. Okay, there are a lot of CRM tools are coming up, lot of automation tools are coming up, bots are coming up. So if you ask any question, bot is automatically responding. Okay, it is aligning the person. Let's say you are looking for a good doctor, and immediate basis you need a doctor, and that too like a very expert doctor you are looking for. So you know, you need not to go to the place. I mean, go to the market and search for the doctor. Okay, you can get his consulting from your home only. During the lockdown, we have seen like you can directly connect to the doctor, and you can take the consultancy, and he will give the prescription. You can go and buy whatever the medicine you need. Okay, what are your problems? You can discuss with him. In fact, you can turn on the services from anywhere, not only from India but also from abroad. Also, you can connect to any doctor and you can take the consultancy from him. Or not only doctor field but any other field, you can take the and there are lot of automation are happening. Okay, you know, no need to do anything by your own. Nowadays we are not writing any postcard, we are not writing any content like before. If you see 2 years or 3 years or 10 years before, we stop writing the letters and we start uh, writing the emails. And after WhatsApp, now we are not writing email also. Most of the things we are sharing directly through the WhatsApp or some other social media network. Okay, so things are advancing day by day. So how you can take a usage of it, how you can leverage it. Basically leveraging is leveraging of services is important. How you leverage the existing infrastructure. आपके पास इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है, उसको लेवरेज करना है बस आपको कुछ नया बनाना नहीं है, याद रखो. एंड हाउ यू यूजिंग इट, यू हैव गॉट लैपटॉप को यूज कैसे करना है, दैट इज ऑल अप टू यू, राइट. If you using for the positive cause, it will be helpful. If you using for negative cause, it may impact you or might not be impact you, but positive impact will not be there. Okay, so in short, you have to keep on working on some thing. Okay, so any other feedback? What do you want to do this course? क्यों करना है? हिंदी में बोल सकते हैं, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं. देखो, इंग्लिश इज नॉट कंपल्सरी हियर. वी लर्न वॉट एवर रिक्वायर्ड. हम यहाँ पे पढ़ने वाले हैं जो हमको ज़रूरत है, ठीक है. सो आई हैव गॉट द मेंटर्स एंड ऑनलाइन ऑल्सो पीपल आर कनेक्टेड. डोंट वरी. हम आपको जैसा हम पहाड़े पढ़ते हैं ना, पहाड़ा पता है आपको, है ना, जैसा वो पढ़ते हैं बे का बे दोनी चार, दो ए का दो दोनी चार, है ना, वैसे ही हम यहाँ पे पढ़ेंगे. डोंट हेजिटेट, वी ऑल आर ऑन द सेम स्टेज. डोंट वरी, मैं आपको उतना पढ़वा दूंगा, वो टेंशन मत लो आप, ठीक है. आप अपना एक्सपीरियंस और जो भी है वो वी कैन शेयर. यस, वाई डू यू वांट टू डू दिस, आपको क्यों करना है कोर्स, ये इंपॉर्टेंट है. अगर आपको पता ही नहीं क्यों करना है तो आप फिर कर क्यों रहे हो, कल से मत आओ. व्हाट डू यू थिंक, क्या सोचते हो? हम्म 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 you choose, okay. So basically somehow you might be feeling like you miss the train, but again there is another train you can catch and you can carry your journey. So that is what he is saying. Yes, आपका क्या feedback है? What do you think, like? नहीं, आपको आपको हाँ, हाँ, right. हम्म हम्म दो पे आ जाएंगे, राइट. So there are automation happening, and there is a growth, because automation से अगर टूल सब कर देगा तो आपको सैलरी क्यों देंगे हम, है ना. हाँ, आप टूल यूज़ करने वाले मत बनो, टूल बनाने वाले बनो. अगर आप टूल बनाने वाले बनोगे तो आपका वैल्यू रहेगा कहीं ना कहीं मार्केट में. सो दैट इज़ व्हाट, एंड देर इज़ नो डिले, ओके, देर इज़ नो लेट. एक बात दिमाग में से निकाल दो कि हम लेट हो गए, नहीं, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं. देर इज, आई मीन, लर्निंग जर्नी इज फॉर एवर. एवरी वन इज स्टूडेंट. इनफैक्ट मी, आई एम ऑल्सो स्टूडेंट हियर. हम कुछ ना कुछ पढ़ते रहते, कुछ तो कुछ लर्न कर रहे थे, है ना. देर आर द न्यू एक्सपीरियंस गेनिंग एवरी डे. ओके, सो डोंट वरी, like this is a all happening journey, and we are all together to learn new things and we'll grow together. Yes, you want to share something? कुछ भी काही बोलायचं तर मराठीत बोललं तरी चालेल. अच्छा अच्छा. You haven't attended a seminar, right? We had a seminar in PCMC. We'll share the link with you. So it was very big seminar we have had. So what do you feel like about this course? Till now, what demo you have seen? Very good. Hmm. Hmm. Important. Right. So he is a already designer, and designing means like you're working on the UX also, or only UI. Okay. So you don't do the designing, right? Designer, UX designer, user experience you don't design, theme and those things. Figma you don't design, right? Okay. So that's good here. I'm interested to see your sites which you have developed. Okay. So it is good, with React and all, you can create a dynamic website. Once you create one component, you can reutilize many places. So it is good one. How about you? Uh, very good, very good. Super then. Okay. ये साइड में any feedback you want to share? बोलिए आप. हम्म हम्म. Okay, thank you, thank you. Yes, please. Hmm. 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 Right. Hmm. See, good question, very good question, very valid question basically. So what he is asking, like today we are learning this. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि जैसा हमारा हाल हुआ है आज कि हम आउटडेटेड हो गए और अब लग रहा है कि प्रोग्रामिंग सीखना चाहिए, और एक बार ऐसा भी दिन आने वाला है कि हम प्रोग्रामिंग सीख लिया लेकिन ऐसा होगा कि AI वो काम कर देगा, है ना. सो इट विल नेवर बी पॉसिबल. यू कैनॉट रिप्लेस ह्यूमन विथ रोबोट, वन थिंग, है ना. ह्यूमन का काम ह्यूमन ही करेगा. कुछ लेवल तक ठीक है, आप काम करवा सकते हो, लेकिन एवरीथिंग कैन नॉट बी डन बाय रोबोट, वन थिंग. सिमिलरली प्रोग्रामिंग इज नेवर एंडिंग थिंग. प्रोग्रामिंग आपकी हमेशा रहने वाली. प्रोग्रामिंग कोर है. AI भी जो बना रहा है वो आपको सजेशन दे सकता है. ही विल सजेस्ट कि देखो ये 4 वे से आप ये प्रोग्राम लिख सकते हो. अब वो 4 में से अच्छा वाला कौन सा है आपको चूज करना है. ओके, इफ यू गो एंड सर्च फॉर समथिंग और AI विल सजेस्ट समथिंग, ओके, तो AI आपको क्या बोलेगा, देखो ये एक ऑप्शन है, ये ChatGPT और ऑल थिंग, दे विल गिव द 5 ऑप्शंस, बट बेस्ट परफॉर्मिंग वन यू हैव टू चूज. ओके, सेकेंड कि ये जो ChatGPT वगैरह है, इट्स मे बी वर्क और मे नॉट बी वर्क. और इन रियल लाइफ सिनारियो अगर आप देखोगे कि people are coming and asking you, client is coming and asking you to build a e-commerce application, है ना. और आप बेस्ट एग्जांपल हो, आपको तो पता रहेगा, अगर आप जाके सर्च करोगे वेबसाइट पे तो आपको हज़ारों ई-कॉमर्स के साइट मिल जाएंगे. यू विल गेट थाउजेंड्स ऑफ रेडीमेड वेबसाइट्स. आप पेरोल का सिस्टम ले लो, सैलरी का सिस्टम ले लो, यू टेक द एग्जांपल ऑफ पॉज, पॉइंट ऑफ सेल, आपको एग्जांपल रेडीमेड मिल जाएगा डेटाबेस फ्रंट एंड बैक एंड के साथ. एम आई राइट? यू विल गेट अ कंप्लीट डिजाइन फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, मे बी हार्डली इन 1000 rupees or 500 rupees you will get a complete application. You can purchase it and use it. बट फिर भी क्लाइंट क्यों बोलता है कि नहीं हमको हमारी वेबसाइट बना के चाहिए, हमारा एप्लीकेशन बना के चाहिए? वाई क्लाइंट इज सेइंग सो? दे आर इन्वेस्टिंग थाउजेंड्स ऑफ डॉलर्स, मीन्स करोड़ों रुपया वो इन्वेस्ट करता है. क्यों करते हैं? क्योंकि वो उनको कस्टमाइज चाहिए. आप रेडीमेड में कब तक करोगे? रेडीमेड एक लेवल तक ठीक है, लेकिन अगर मुझे अपने हिसाब से कस्टमाइज चाहिए तो मुझे अपने हिसाब से बनाना पड़ेगा. फॉर एग्जांपल ये हॉल ले लो, आपको ऐसे हॉल तो बहुत जगह मिलेंगे, लेकिन मेरे हिसाब का हॉल मिलेगा क्या? मेरा क्या हिसाब है कि मेरे पास स्टूडेंट आने वाले, आपको हॉल मिलेगा लेकिन कनेक्शंस मिलेंगे क्या? आपके डिवाइसेस फिट होंगे क्या वहाँ पे? विल इट बी सूटेबल फॉर योर बिजनेस? नॉट नेसेसरी, राइट? यू हैव टू कस्टमाइज एज पर योर नीड, रिक्वायरमेंट. तो ये प्रोग्रामिंग जो है ये आपको भले ही रेडीमेड मिल जाए कहीं, लेकिन वो कोई यूज नहीं करता है. क्लाइंट क्या बोलता है? एवरीथिंग आई वांट द वे आई वांट. देयर आर हंड्रेड्स ऑफ टूल्स. ओके, शेयर पॉइंट इज देयर. शेयर पॉइंट आपको क्लिक करोगे तो 2 मिनट में आपको पूरी वेबसाइट बना के दे देगा, बट none of the customer is using it. Okay, I am expert in SharePoint. I learned it in around 2007 and I was using till 2017. I have worked for Microsoft for building the feature of SharePoint, but still I know SharePoint is not the right tool. क्लाइंट क्या बोलता है? हाँ ठीक है, ये बनाया ना, ये तो टूल ने बना के दिया, तुम क्या कर रहे हो, हमको ये ऐसा चाहिए. अब उसको जब कस्टमाइज करने जाओगे ना, इट इज़ वेरी टफ टू डू द कस्टमाइजेशन. आपको PHP के हज़ारों एप्लीकेशन मिल जाएंगे, लेकिन अगर आप उसमें क्लाइंट बोलेगा हमको 2 चेंजेस करके दो, तो आप कर नहीं पाओगे उसमें. यू विल स्टक. एम आई राइट? है ना. सो पीपल हैव एक्सपीरियंस इट, सो दे ऑलवेज वांट न्यू एप्लीकेशन टू बिल्ड द वे दे वांट. उनके हिसाब से, बिजनेस के रिक्वायरमेंट के हिसाब से उनको एप्लीकेशन चाहिए, ना कि कोई भी एप्लीकेशन. एम आई मेकिंग सेंस गाइस? सो प्रोग्रामिंग, वी आर लर्निंग द प्रोग्रामिंग और डेवलपमेंट, ये कभी खत्म नहीं होगा. हाँ, ChatGPT आपके लिए एक हेल्पफुल टूल रहेगा, वो आपको एक हेल्प करके दे देगा. ठीक है. फॉर एग्जांपल आपके आउटलेट से मैकडी में एकदम अच्छा सा आपको बर्गर मिल जाएगा. ठीक है. पिज़्ज़ा हट है ना, डोमिनोज पिज़्ज़ा है, आपको मिल जाएगा. आप रोज़ वो खा सकते हो क्या? आप उसके ऊपर ज़िंदगी गुजार सकते हो क्या? नहीं गुजार सकते. ठीक है, वंस इन अ वाइल इज़ फाइन. Similarly, these tools, whatever their advancement, those are good fit for few things, but it is not replacement of है ना, ह्यूमन को हम रोबोट से कभी भी रिप्लेस नहीं कर पाएंगे, इट इज़ इम्पॉसिबल, है ना। आज भी कई बीमारियां हैं जिनका इलाज अभी भी नहीं है। क्यों नहीं है? हम तो इतने एडवांस निकल गए, हमारे पास तो एआई आ गया, लेकिन कुदरत को किसी ने टक्कर दी क्या? अभी भी नहीं दे सकता है। स्टिल वी आर स्ट्रगलिंग ऑन सो मेनी डिसीज, राइट, बिकॉज दोज आर नॉट रिप्लेसेबल। आज तो ऐसा होना चाहिए हमने एआई बना दिया, रोबोट बना दिया, हमने दिल बनाया क्या? आज भी हार्ट अटैक आ रहे हैं। हम ऐसा क्यों नहीं करते कि सीधा दिल ही बदल दो, है ना? इट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल, राइट? So that is how you cannot have a replacement of programming. So we are learning the core programming. If AI will help, AI will give you suggestion. वो आपको 4 सजेशन देगा, उसमें से एक चूज करना है ना? थैंक यू फॉर आस्किंग दिस क्वेश्चन. एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? सो डोंट वरी अबाउट AI. AI will never kill your job. Okay, you will kill others job. आप सॉफ्टवेयर बना के दूसरों के जॉब खा सकते हो, लेकिन AI आपका जॉब खाएगा ये तो कभी भी मत सोचो, है ना? बट यू हैव टू बी अप टू डेट, है ना? और AI इज वेरी टफ फॉर you, I mean target audience like you. It is not possible to get into the AI because AI में आपको मशीन लर्निंग सीखना है, मैथमेटिक्स में बहुत स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए, स्टैटिस्टिक्स स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए, और डेटा पे काम होता है, और डेटा वहाँ पे TBs में डेटा होता है, और वो डेटा का अंडरस्टैंडिंग करना है, आपको डेटा को एनालिसिस करना है. सो मोस्टली व्हाट हैपन, लाइक they will hire the people from IIT background, they hire the people from the class 1 colleges, A grade colleges. So they will not hire you because they don't want to do any R&D on you, because they are looking people for R&D, research and development. तो आपके ऊपर क्यों रिसर्च करेंगे वो? उनको मालूम है आप कितने रिसर्चफुल हो. ठीक है. सो एनी अदर क्वेश्चन गाइस? गुड क्वेश्चन. और कोई दिमाग में क्वेश्चन है क्या? यू डू यू वांट टू शेयर समथिंग? आप ही को बोल रहा हूँ. नो? Zahir, you want to share something? Any question anyone has? कुछ question? Any feedback, anything you want to share? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. That's correct. That's correct. So there are the opportunities to grow. There are the opportunities. Okay, you are not reaching there. Opportunities are open, but you are not reaching there. You are not fit for the opportunities. To be honest, you are not fit for the industry. But the industry is waiting on you. Industry is looking for the people who are skillful, right? And if you don't have skill, no one will hire you. In short, okay. So is it clear to everyone? So I think with that, we'll take a pause here. If anybody has any question, let me know. Otherwise, you connect offline. Okay. And if you have any queries, any doubts, let us know. This course will go for 3 months. Okay. This course will go from 3 months for 3 months. 15th is the official initialization of this course. It will work for 3 months from there. And 15th also will be having couple of demos and few happening things will be having. Okay. After that, the formal course will start, and it will go for 3 months from there. Okay. So if you have any doubt, our mentors will be available all the time. We have the next office where our mentors and developers will be sitting. We are also working on the project development. So developers team is sitting to next cabin here, and here there will be complete training. The training will be in 2 mode. First mode will starting from 10 I believe, क्योंकि बहुत सारे ट्रेन्स हैं जो 9:30 9:45 तक पहुँचते हैं. So we'll keep our timing start from 10 to 1:30 we'll keep, and then after that we'll take a break, and then we'll have a practice session. So for working professionals who are working, for them it is not possible to sit for whole day. They can go home and they can join offline or online. And for the people who can carry, I would strongly recommend carry from here. And for working professional also, we keep sandwich kind of approach. There will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Most of you having the holidays are around Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, or maybe Friday, Saturday. So you can use those 2 days completely appearing here, and next 2 days you may appear from offline, online. But I would recommend morning session you try to have from here itself. Got it? So don't miss the online this session, and then there will be practice session that will be completely assignment based. You will be given assignment. अभी जो हमने बनाया ऐसा assignment देंगे और आपको बोलेंगे 5 मिनट में बना के बताओ, वो भी ऑनलाइन. ठीक है, सामने बैठ जाएंगे, बोलेंगे बताओ, है ना. तो आप डरना नहीं, उनको बता के दिखा देना. ठीक है. सो डोंट वरी, विल मेक यू टू दैट लेवल. इनफैक्ट जैसे जैसे हम ग्रो करेंगे, रिएक्ट में देर आर हंड्रेड्स ऑफ एप्लीकेशन. वी आर कनेक्टिंग टू डेटाबेस, गेटिंग द डेटा, API बनाएंगे, ये बनाएंगे, सारा बना के विल ट्राई टू. एंड नॉट ओनली रिएक्ट, विल गो more beyond it. We will be learning Node.js, we are learning the API development, we are learning databases, how to connect database to API to, and dynamically how can create the complete web application. That all we see. Okay, so that is what it is. Any other thing, guys? Yes, you can create a CRM tool. If you need any guidance, help, we always be there. Don't worry. During the course itself you can start. I mean, parallelly you can start one CRM tool designing, and I mean down the line 1 month, not now, but just start designing, take out the features what you want, and then take down the documentation and then start. Because you guys are senior, I think you already have the industrial experience, so you guys can start designing something and you build one project. You take the help from other people also. You build your team. See, this is how we want. It is the platform designed for you guys to grow. Okay, so here you have the opportunities to grow. You can help others to grow. That is how we want. Got it? Any other thing, guys, you want to discuss with me? Okay, so 10 to 1:30 there will be one session, then 2:30 onward there will be second session. Okay, so we'll have 1 hour break in between, and then we'll continue from there. Will it be fine? There will be a small one break of 5 to 10 minutes for tea in between. Otherwise we'll continue as we are continuing today, है ना. और आपको इतनी गारंटी देता हूँ कि मेरे लेक्चर में आपको प्यास भी नहीं लगेगी, भूख भी नहीं लगेगी, आप सब भूल जाओगे. ठीक है, लग रहा है कैसा आप कितने घंटे बैठे हैं? And it is already 1:30 almost, and but you will feel like very strong, happy. But try to arrange your laptops as early as possible. अपने खुद के लैपटॉप अरेंज कर दो, और try to have your machine set up all set. And if you need any help, let us know. Get register yourself if you are finding this course helpful. Okay, suggest your friend if they want to join, they can join quickly. अदरवाइज एक बार हमारा कोर्स स्टार्ट हो गया ना, फिर यू कैन नॉट कैच द ट्रेन. फिर वो ट्रेन 3 महीने बाद मिलेगी. ठीक है, ये ट्रेन थोड़ी सी टफ है. ठीक है, सो थैंक यू गाइस, एंड थैंक्स फॉर योर वेलकम टू एवरीवन ऑन दिस प्लेटफॉर्म. दिस इज विनिंग. यस, मोनिका मैम, डू यू वांट टू शेयर एनीथिंग, मोनिका मैम?
Yes, sir. Hi, everyone. My name is Monica.
Yeah, you can come on camera if you don't mind. If you okay, otherwise, yeah. So Monica ma'am, yes, Monica ma'am will be your tutor during the course. Okay, she will be tutoring you communication. She will be tutoring you on interview part. Yeah, please go ahead, Monica.
Yes, that's it, guys. So I have been drawing you for the interview, how to attend your official one. So, and also every day we will be going to recapitulate the concepts, whatever we want. And see, here every day we are going to make our own notes, okay? And later, after completing one by one, we are going to send to the course, okay? Like course
Yeah, so we are very organized, guys. We are very organized. So Monica ma'am, this technical people, Faizan sir, he's very senior actually. He's working with us since last 3 years almost. Samir sir also working since last 7-8 months. He's very bright guy. Asad sir is there. Actually, he's around somewhere, but he's also will be there. Wazir sir is also joined online. So he's having online appearance because of his family reason. He's not able to travel. And Revan sir will be there. He will be helping you on getting you on board and helping you on your all stuff. He will manage all stuff, whatever you need, and this all infrastructure and everything he will be taking care of. And your all onboarding process will be done by him. Technically also he is very strong. He is a part of our development team. Monica ma'am also a part of our development team. We have got a developer team also sitting next to here. I'll sometime I'll sync you with them also. But there will be online. There will be one chat group. You'll be joining that group, and you have to give your all email addresses and all. We'll pull it from your registration link, and you will be given online assignment. You have to complete it as soon as possible. If you need any help, we have got very good channel where how you can connect with us. If you are not here, that will show you. And from here also how you you are sitting here only, but by sitting here you will be connecting to our mentors. They will not be physically coming and helping you. Rather, you have to just send you your ID. They will connect with you on that ID, and then they will immediately help you on there. Okay, you have to keep your things open, then they will connect you. Okay, so don't worry, we are very organized, and with the organized way we'll go and approach. You don't feel like you are learning something, but you will enjoying the course all the time. Okay, so any formally yeah, please Faisal sir, any okay. And you want to go ahead and do the joining formality, they can go ahead and do it immediate basis. Yeah, if anybody has any question, the mentors will be available. Faizan sir, Samir sir, Asad sir, and Wazir sir, they will help you. Okay, today is not very happening day, though we have understood what we are going to learn and how we are going to approach. Do you feel comfortable? Whatever you learned, you understand it at least. अभी आपको देंगे तो करना नहीं आएगा, वो अलग बात है, बट आप थोड़ा बहुत तो समझ सकते हो, ठीक है. बट हम क्या करते हैं, आपको मल्टीपल प्रैक्टिसेस करवाते हैं. So 1 time, 2 time, 10 times, 100 times, so that you will be very perfect. At the end of the day, you feeling okay, I can do anything. Okay, today we haven't created your group, but will by 15th or 17th you will be on live, and then once you are live, you will be given assignments and all. Okay, get register yourself, get enroll yourself, so that will pull you to the real experience. Okay, so tomorrow there will not be any class. Yeah.
Want to add here over here, sir?
Yes.
All here who are present here today, just need to set your passion with your action. For the 3 months, where you lead your goal, where you reach your goal, I need to say it. So that's all you need to focus on these 3 months. You'll be going to achieve it what you wanted. So that's what I just want to
Yeah.
add at this phase. Thank you, sir.
Got it. So just be passionate about what you are doing. Okay, just align your passion with your goal, so that whatever you are doing, you know what you are doing. Okay, and perfectly like we are very sure like you can reach wherever you want. Okay, first don't don't be too greedy. Normally क्या होता है कि आपको ऐसा लगता है कि चलो यहाँ से कार्ड डाला, इधर से पैसे निकल जाएंगे. ऐसा नहीं होता है ना, लाइफ में कभी नहीं होता है. ATM कार्ड नहीं है. आपको स्लोली यू हैव टू अप्रोच फॉर द थिंग्स, स्लोली यू हैव टू वर्क फॉर द थिंग्स, है ना. हम लाखों रुपए का कोर्स कर चुके हैं इंजीनियरिंग वगैरह, लेकिन पिकअप बिज से ये एक्सपेक्टेशन है बहुत सारों के कि देखो वो बंदा गया था 3 महीने में जॉब लग गया, मैं भी जाऊँगा 3 महीने में जॉब लग जाएंगे. है ना. नॉट नेसेसरी, गिव टाइम टू योर सेल्फ, बिकॉज हर एक का अपना कैपेसिटी होता है, लक फैक्टर होता है, बहुत सारे फैक्टर्स होते हैं, है ना. मैंने बताया ना कितने सारे फैक्टर होते हैं. तो सारे फैक्टर जब मैच हो जाएंगे तब शायद यू विल बी ऑन जॉब. कभी कभी ऐसा लगता है कि यार देखो इसको तो कुछ भी नहीं आता, इसको जॉब लग गया, मेरे को सब कुछ आता है, अब जॉब नहीं लग रहा है ना. वी आर स्टार्ट कंपेयरिंग विथ अदर्स. सो ऐसा भी कुछ नहीं है ना. गिव टाइम टू योर सेल्फ, बी पैशनेट अबाउट वॉट यू आर डूइंग. आई थिंक you definitely get what you want. Got it, guys? So anything else? Okay, so with that I think we'll take a pause and we'll take a break, and just give your details with here, and they will contact you and complete your admission process as soon as possible. Okay, so thank you guys, thanks for your time. Yeah, agar registration, anybody want to do registration, just go ahead and meet Revan sir. He will help you. Revan Siddeshwar, he will help you. Okay. और ये भर के जाना था. Yeah, Monica, you are saying something?
No, sir, I hope we will do call. So,
Yeah, we can. Yeah, you can log out.
yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Everyone have a nice day. Bye, sir.